Love and light, love and light, love and light. All right. I think I like this setup a bit more. You guys let me know what you think. Sorry, it was all done quick and dirty, right? So forgive me. Your girl was working in the studio. Love and light, whether you're joining via Instagram or, of course, YouTube. Instagram, welcome, love and light. Just a quick heads up. If you're interested in getting free reading tonight during tonight's live stream session, you might want to head on over to YouTube, okay, because that's where it's at for the free readings. But I do appreciate you joining, and hopefully you get something out of the session. We're talking evil eye tonight, you guys. All signs collective reading. However, here's the sitch. Instagram, I know you guys don't know because there's no title yet officially like there is on YouTube, but this is part 3, okay? So we only have a few of the signs to get through tonight. We can do it. We can do it. We got this. We've got namely Aquarius, Libra, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Okay, not too bad. We got this. All right. So I will try my damnedest to keep the channeling at a minimum. But the thing is, I don't like to give you guys half-ass readings, even of the free nature, right? So forgive me, okay? Because sometimes we do kind of F around to find out, okay? And sometimes the finding out don't take 3 seconds to do. Makes sense? But we're going to keep it at a minimum, of course, to streamline the process, and of course, YouTube. You still get your free readings, no worries. All right, thank you for those that have and will join. All right, and of course, when I ring the bell, that would be the time to do what you know you gotta do to get just that, the free reading. All right, love and light, love and light. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and get right on into it. We're going to start with Aquarius. All right, and I'm going to say, wait, let me put the timestamp in. Okay, let's see here. So we're going to say, we'll just say 2:33. Alrighty. So you guys, this is for Aquarius general collective reading. All right, take only what fits, let the rest sit. Love and light, Jay. I see you. All right. Welcome, welcome. Love the energy. Love the dance moves too. All right. Let me stop. So we're gonna do Aquarius. All right. So I'm gonna put my investigative reporter hat on, or maybe my DT, and see, who are we talking to? Well, somebody who had a rebirth, okay, and probably low-key, high-key because of that, you've been attacked for it. Again, we're talking evil eye, right? It makes sense. We're talking psychic attacks. Part and parcel, makes sense. And this rebirth, with the bottom of the deck here stating you could actually very well be still undergoing a measure, a dark night of the soul, all right, which is far reaching beyond one night. Thank goodness for that, because we might not survive. It's a lot. Those that know, okay? All right, let's see what else about Aquarius. Who else am I speaking to out of the collective regarding those connected to the evil eye session? And again, you guys, these are not doom and gloom messages. They're not a call or even a cause to fear. All right. Though the weapon may be formed, it cannot prosper. Okay. All right. This could be someone who understands they are most assuredly part and parcel of the twin flame mission, part of the 144,000 perhaps, right? I'm saying perhaps tongue in cheek. All right, keep up. Okay. You could have Reiki powers. All right, especially if you're somebody sitting there going, well, I don't know if I have them, but I feel guided to them. You got them. Keep going. F around and find out. All right, it's why you're being called. It's how this works. All right, and I see you definitely damn sure have the ability to F around and do just that. Find out. You can read your own cards. Whoever I'm speaking to out of the Aquarius collective. All right, with these psychic attacks, undergoing rebirth, and the dark night of the soul, you are being guided as you are ever protected to remain calm at this time in spite of any and all attacks and, dare I say, evil eye. All right, so that's what I got for you, Aquarius, as to who you are. All right, now let's get to the getting on. Who was it and why? Who's given the evil eye? The way that the evil eye deck was trying not to be out here, that's real interesting and funny. Aquarius. Let's see who. I'm like, oh, okay. Fix it. We're good. We're here. We're good. All right. So we've got somebody high honor, namely the collective Aquarius member, right? Makes sense here, but who? We know why for the chosen one. Okay, well, this is either an organization, some form of collaborative measures. Okay, community can also be inclusive of family. All right, so this could also be inclusive of workplace environment. Makes sense. Could be all of those things, right? Could be all of those things all at once, right? Yeah, I get that. Okay, let's keep going, though. We're not going to give up. Okay. All right, we've got wealthy man and concern. All right, so I'm just getting that there could be a community of people concerned about an Aquarius man or someone in the masculine energies. However, I have to say it because this is the Kipper deck, okay? The Findicio Kipper deck, okay? And so it does allow for man versus woman. So there's a wealthy man here we're talking about, right? For sure, somebody out there, okay? Now, this could be somebody wealthy in spirit, not necessarily, pockets being fat. But because there is a wealthy woman card, me just, doing what I do, I'm really of the belief that this is actually speaking of a man, okay? And with this concern and the community, it kind of seems like this man is sandwiched in between the two C's. There could be some significance to the initial and or letter C's here. All right, that seems to be surrounding this wealthy man. Now I kind of want to do a play on words. This wealthy man, part and parcel of the concern could be on the part of the Aquarius collective member, okay, because a lot of emotionality is tied into this. It's like, a lot of eyes on you, but not for the glory about the situation, okay? This person with this high honor, simply could be spiritually wealthy. And I say that kind of high key tongue in cheek because spiritual wealth trumps wealth of any kind, inclusive of paper and even a gold mine, dare I say. Okay. And so, this wealthy man, be mindful. This could be an individual, whether guy, girl, what have you, take what fits. That actually could be on the come up, whether you see hardcore evidence of that or not. You guys, this life is far more spiritual, right? So it's like people, places, and things around you pick up on the vibe. Maybe if you're especially not intending to tap in, maybe before you, and they're like, what's up with collective? Nothing really changed, but something is different. Something changed, but I can't see exactly what, can't place my finger on it. They're concerned. They're drawn into your energy. What all is your energy producing? And again, going back to this life is far more spiritual. So your higher self is just like some ginormous wizard up there going, not really bippity boppity, but it might look like that because of how magnanimous and how maybe even effortless you are actually changing your world, even as I speak out this message to you. That's how powerful and amazing you guys are, really. Like, for real. Okay. And so, sometimes we've all been there. It happens to the best of us. It doesn't matter race or creed, social status, education. We've all been there where it's like, oh, everybody else knew but me. Like, that is part and parcel of the dark night, honey. It's like, huh? I'm chosen? What? Yahweh is like you start studying to show yourself approved about all these truths that you would have died over, laid your life down for, gladly, proudly, obediently. Okay, those really working out of some of the religious templating understand that. Even some of the cultural aspects that can be templated into you, or expected to be templated and carried out through you, right? And you got to realize how I actually cannot any longer, now that I'm enlightened on the other side of this dark night of the soul and studying to show myself approved, stand for some of these very truths that I would again have laid my life down for and felt that I was very much in alignment overdoing. It's also kind of why people place God's name and or names in their mouths while really operating out of certain other agendas. And they believe, some of them are actually not even always intending to be manipulative when this happens, right? Right. Okay, and this is also going back to, whether you're an Aquarius or not, know who you are. Know your why. Stand for something so you don't fall for anything. You want to just be milling about and the wind carries you off every third Sunday of the month. No, you want to be stable, operating out of your highest vibrational timeline and all of your powers. Yeah. So it never really is part and parcel of an experience whereby you're not a free thinking individual. Just saying. You got to live out in an environment and a mindset. All right, that's where you get to the environment. It starts here first to get to the outside. That's conducive to you continuing to learn and grow your soul. That's why you're here. And to enjoy the experience of doing just that, as horrific, as glorious, as happy, as sad, as that all and whatever we're speaking of, that may be part and parcel of your experience while here. You're to enjoy it all as you experience it. You're not to fight it all. You're not to not surrender to it all, right? You're here to tap in and enjoy the path. You're also here to assist in beautifying this path as well. That's why we talk about co-creation. You have choice. You want to see the better path, the mid path, or the horrific path. All of the choices are yours. They're all on the menu. It's giving free will, right? Right. So Aquarius, whether guy, girl, what have you, it seems like you are doing something that really is in alignment. You are really advancing, not regressing here. Whether you give yourself full credit about those things, or not, whether you have awareness of the most assured, almost immediate breakthrough that is just around the corner for you regarding what all you've been, placing yourselves into. Some of you, this is simply and solely, making changes on a personal note, for a personal nature, for personal improvement. Others, this could be definitely inclusive of business or businesses. Others, this could be, education. There's also something coming through about, somebody could actually be receiving abundance, which takes them to this new tax bracket, thus being wealthy in the pentacle and or resources sense. Nothing like Chelsea. So, this could also be a concern. Others were entitled, others wanted, others feel that, this Aquarius, this collective member, should be, standing at attention in this new identity, this new status, this new stature. And it's interesting because this concern card I'm just now seeing comes with the 33. That is the number of Yeshua. We were talking about religion as well, coming through the channeling. So it could be that, this community is part and parcel of church. Okay. Evil eye happens in church a lot. A lot of stuff happens in church. A lot. Okay. So don't let this surprise or fool you. All right. But with Ascended Master Yeshua working for you and not against you, of course, it's giving justice energy. It's also giving divine protection in spite of it. In fact, I'm looking at 4 3s and 2 5s. All right. So this could be somebody really being highlighted amongst a grouping of individuals, whether or not they were gathered in Jesus's name. All right. Which is not the man's name, but that's for another day. There could be some concern about this person emerging with this newfound spiritual awareness and wealth, right? It's like, oh, we were hoping that you would stay with this organization so that we could vamp off of you, so that we could have money as well, so that Yeshua could too work for us. You know what I mean? And it's a real thing, you guys. That's why we talk about spiritual and or energetic vampires, right? And they also most assuredly will affect your money, your pentacles, your pennies even. They will most assuredly even affect your pennies. All right, they've got that much audacity to do so. Okay, so please know you are in high honor. Please know ascended masters, whether it's namely Yeshua and or simply and solely Yeshua or not, definitely working for you and not against you, in spite of the fuck shit here. Let's see whatever else we can find from the Kipper-ish Oracle since we've consulted the Kipper. Okay, we've got the Boss card coming out in a very opposing manner. Okay. All right, so here's what the sitch is. Okay, that's so crazy because I already figured out that this was your energy collective. Okay, and this is the Aquarius Evil Eye reading. Interestingly enough, but I now also see on the back end of that realization the number 88. Now we know full well that means you are in alignment here. So you're not only coming out as high honor, masculine or not, okay, but this is giving guy, if you ask me. Not that you ask. It's like you've been placed in a position. You've been placed in new garments. You've been, throned in front of these people, this community. This could be inclusive of family members and like associates. I'm also hearing cohorts. I mean, you could have actually really been betrayed or intended to be betrayed because of your worth. Spiritually as well, though. It's like, it's not, I can't get around. It's not simply like, hey, you missed the money bags. Everybody wants a bag. You know what I mean? Like, it's more to it than that. It's like your energy. So your energy could simply and solely, and I say that tongue in cheek, produce wealth. Okay, here, big boss, high honor, wealthy man. All right. And so I've got 3 other cards that would actually be the opposition. Okay. There could be some synchronicity to that because people could be damn sure lying on your name right now. Aquarius. Okay. I'm not here to word curse, but can't get around it. Almost, had me effed up thinking that you're the op. There's a synchronicity to that. All right, Aquarius. So people have your name in their mouth and they're telling opposite day stories. Aquarius collective did blah, blah, blah. It's like, nah, that was you blah, blah, blah with Trisha last Thursday. That wasn't collective big boss, spiritual high honor, high ranking, blah, blah, blah. But you got their name all up in your mouth and the storyline. No, damn well it was you. That's how you know to tell the story, because you're just regurgitating your experience. Well, be mindful, karmic. Same deal with the drama, the trauma, the evil eye, the projection, the hatred, the lower density, low vibes and intentions. All right, because coming back at you, at least double regurgitation. Okay, you get what you give. Some of y'all giving slithery snake energy. All right, so take heed, collective. All right, the streets is snaking. Karmic masculine is coming out here. So someone's karmic masculine, makes sense. They got a couple of them evil eyes. right? Makes sense they're using them towards you. For whoever resonates with that out of the Aquarius general collective evil eye reading, you're again just being bothered to, excuse me, you're again just being, they're trying to bother you, right? Remain unbothered, okay? Some of you are saying, well, they did bother me. And I'm still saying remain unbothered because I'm not here to word curse. And once you realize that you can move past the triggering, you will. And so remain unbothered and just move on in love and in light, of course, not in no bitter Betty mode, bitter Bobby mode. I mean, why would you cast your pearls before swine? Right? Haven't you already had a couple missteps on the strength of even having this mofo in existence for you to teach you lessons about your worth and what not to do and how not to waste time? You know what I'm saying? So you can get on to making boss moves and just really remain unbothered. Okay? Love and light, Fiona. That's how that works, Aquarius. All right. So now let's see what they did, because I want to know what they. Now we're going to get some guidance and some initials and chart placements on the part of these mofos. Copycat energy coming out straight off the cuff. Mercury retrograde, which we are in. Okay. Hey, hi. So this is current energies, active energies. Apparently, they want you to have delays, problems, interruptions. They want your car to break down. They want your throat chakra to disintegrate while they take everything you say and do and use it, because they think that will equate to the amount of worth spiritually and pentacles based that you just already exist in. Okay, that's so funny that how are you gonna cut out the source or try to vamp off the source? It ain't no way. You know what I mean? Ain't no way. And then that source is literally of source. You're fucking funny. Yep, spirit team, like, but bam, we blocking that shit as it comes. Blocking. All right. All you got to do maybe on a worst day is bob and weave, but ain't no SOL on the other side of that action, that little tiny baby stuff, right? You got legions of angels. I know I'm speaking because my nose, I need to sit it on a shelf. You already know, collective. All right. This is for the Aquarius, who this person and or people are. Again, you're guided to this amethyst protective stone, specifically against psychic aspects of spiritual warfare. All right. And we came out the gate with what? The psychic attacks. If you resonate with that, you got to get this, honey bun. All right. The amethyst is real cheap. They want you to have an unexplained freak accident, maybe even in that car that they want to break down. Okay. For those that literally are remaining unbothered and already have moved on, they're hating that. They're hating anyone you're connected to now, and your current energy is on the other side of them ruining everything that they had with you. All right. And then business is coming out. Okay, you got rivals in the market. Makes sense. This could even be referable to the spiritual community. I hate to say that, but here we are talking about it because it's a very real thing. You know, people act like, oh, it's love and light, and I'm a sensitive. I'm an empath, and I'm a starseed. Then they turn around and act like the demon that they always were. You know what I mean? So you got to be mindful. Read the room. You know what I mean? You can't just assume. It's not safe to make an ass out of yourselves anymore. We're in the new earth. You know what I mean? Like, this shit ain't for the faint of heart. You really have to be resolved about your own level and measure of divinity. Access it. Use your your life codes, your cheat codes, your DNA codes, all right, and your light codes to get through some of these maybe seemingly uncharted waters. I have to say it that way because many of us have been here so many damn times, we just still remember it exactly how many times and exactly where all we were and exactly what all we were, right? And we may never even remember because that's how much we already are. I know it sounds nonsensical, but it's very much matter-of-factly stated. All right. Body pains, numbness, tingling sensations that just make you feel like, have you ever sat there and checked in? Like, just especially like maybe some of you with the dark night of the soul energy understand about like, they're always like, okay, no, it's fine. Like there's blockages. You got to unblock the chakras. This chakra means that chakra. But you're like, ah, what? Right. And And you start, okay, I'm going to tap in. I'm going to pray and meditate. I'm going to feel my body. I'm going to feel my ass, feel my back, feel my armpits, right? Like even in the literal sense with those somatic stretches and yoga exercises, right? Right. Don't do those, you guys. They really help release and remove trauma. Okay. That can very well be trapped in the body. But have you ever checked in and you're like, oh my God, my shoulder blades are located inside my esophagus. Shit is so damn tight. And you're like, I didn't even know. How did I not feel that? Because the second that you like checked in, you're like extremely hyper aware of all of the pain and discomfort, and you're like, my Fitbit says I walked 5 miles today. How in the hell? Like I'm literally like I'm physically maimed right now on the strength of like tapping in. That's why it's so important to tap in, collective, because you really got to know what your body's saying to you the whole entire time. It's the equivalent to like, hey, the divine's always speaking. Did you listen? Did you try? Did you believe you could receive the message that already exists for you and is in your face anyways? They make cards about it. But anyways, it's very important to tap in just for a preventative maintenance level, not in a fear like, how about now? Did somebody get a voodoo doll of me now? Did somebody perform a black magic ritual on me now? Like, no, don't create that. Like that, and then you're talking about even like a lifestyle choice of creating like what? Fear and more trauma to trap in the body. So no, don't be that one. But check in because, in those times, okay, you check in, you feel your shoulder blades having the audacity to be quite not demure and stuck inside of your esophagus. You got to have some questions like, did you do it? Was it a result, an after effect of something that you created? And then you might actually find out that no, that's actually not the case. Like I didn't even I rested yesterday. Yesterday was self-care Sunday even, right? Like, you map it back and I better call back my energy. See, if you don't tap in, right, you might miss some of the calls, the signs that are screaming at you anyways, right? Just saying, okay, that, you need to perform a leg and measure of preventative maintenance, not fear, not stress, not get all beside yourself and succumb to the attacks. Okay, just because you get attacked doesn't mean that you took a great hit, you almost died. Like, but it can if you're fearing that's what if it is this time? Like, okay, you're telling the universe, like, hey, universe, kind of SOL here, right? And the universe is going to be like, right, because you're saying that. It's a spiritual law and principle. So like, be mindful, right? Is it worth your life, right? Like these karmics are, giving fiery darts of illusion, right? Unless and until you take the illusion and go, this is my truth. Just like you can take anything, inclusive of religion, and go, this is my truth. I shall live and or I shall die for it. You can do that with anything. So now that you know that, what do you want to do that about, if anything? I'm not here to suggest otherwise. You have free will. Just saying, check in, think thoughts that you, have need of answers regarding, right? And don't look for those answers outside of yourselves firstly necessarily, right? Now, I get it. Sometimes, somebody literally is licensed in something and or just for whatever reasons or life experiences more knowledgeable. I'm not saying, be some sort of recluse, be an island, never speak. We are all connected. Stands to reason the divine didn't place us here to be all recluse and never speaking or integrating or experiencing one another. Right. So, take what makes sense for you to work through some of these next steps. Definitely call your energy, cleanse it, keep the amethyst with you, on you, okay? It doesn't have to be some sort of, extremely ginormous rock. You might want to keep it in a pouch, all right? You're also being guided at the bottom of the deck to keep a pouch of protection on you. So, whether that is, a crystal and whatever else you want to place in there, maybe some herbs, grandma's apple pie recipe, whatever makes no, let me stop. But whatever, intuitively and spiritually makes sense for you. Black obsidian, it damn sure makes sense, okay, with the level of warfare that we're talking about for the Aquarius. All right, so let's see here. Guidance, please, for the Aquarius. Thank you. It's almost like there was a synchronicity to that. Like I had to speak out. Like I had to make a request, Aquarius. Okay, so if you resonate with, oh, I don't usually do that, start, okay, because you might get immediate results. I spoke that out, and the cards said basically, if you want to get all religious, yes and amen, and really had to come forth. It had to, because it was a call, a command from divinity to divinity. Think about it, right? Make your divinity work for you. Okay, it's part of you, so it's okay, it's safe, right? It's not a command to, trying to say like you usurp God's authority or some weird shit like that. No, nobody said that. It's just that if you are divinity, wouldn't you have some special abilities, like being able to believe that you can call forth something as is in spite of not being able to see it? I didn't know which card would come out of the deck, collective, and this is for anyone under the sound of my voice, whether you are Aquarius or not. You have the ability to call forth. So be mindful of that when you make your prayers and petitions. Your prayers and petitions in the spirit realm shouldn't go like, please, I'm so scared. How about now? Like, I don't know. Did you hear me? Can you hear me? Like, will you actually answer my prayer? And like, you are operating out of lack and no power. When you do your prayers and meditation, you need to really understand that the reason why we got ascended master, 88 alone is of high spiritual significance. We've also got high honor cards coming out for anyone in the collective. You don't have to be an Aquarius. You know how I know we're all connected. This is a member of the collective, a boss, even in the eyes of the divine. So again, be mindful of your power so that you can operate out of it unapologetically, because others will say, hey, how'd you get that power? Who did you pay for that power? Why can't I have that power? And you already know that you can't have what I am. You can never possess me. You can never overtake me. Whether my meat suit stands or not, I am beyond this. I am the I am that I am. I am the all in all, right? Connected back to your root. That is the truth. Connected back to your root, right? We are all connected back unto what? Source, which is far reaching above that of Yahweh's powers. Study to show yourselves approved, collective. I would hate for you to go through your dark night of the soul energy and really have to grapple with some of the very things I too had to grapple with. All right. I was teaching Bible theology at the master level in a Bible college. Had no idea, I would have said this shit is demonic. I would have said what? Me doing this? All right. And I went from that, worked myself out of that, of course, with a lot of help by the divine. Even to this day, I still have the members that don't get that. I still have my own freaking community. So please understand, whether, you're Aquarius or not, you can resonate with this message, right? We've all been there in some form or measure, especially those, coming out of the religious templating. All right. And so the divine will most assuredly highlight you, and most assuredly it will cause a whole slew of evil to come your way. And again, I'm saying, though, the weapon be formed, it dare not prosper. They can have God's name in their mouth all they want. That's between them and source, which at our root is who? Source. So you see how it's just, these people are still either playing catch up and or they are being removed. That's the dispensation of grace that we're in. All right. That's why we exist, because we shine our light in the world in hopes that people do play catch up, in hopes that they will persist and prevail ultimately in doing the work to do just that, to make the changes to lighten their bodies, to make the changes to free up their minds. Beyond that of the regurgitation from the overlords that basically are in control of what? The matrix. That's why we talk even in the spiritual community and the religious communities, be of the world. Be in the world and not of it. Right? We are to be the light. Even referable to, biblical references. Yeshua, though most call him Jesus, is quoted as saying, long story short, guys, we're here to do even more than he. That's why he comes out in support so many times for the chosen ones. Right? Makes sense? We're all connected. So when you do your prayers and petitions and meditations, you don't have to succumb to such weak-mindedness. Oh, I am nothing. You divine are everything. We are all connected. We are here for the divine. The divine placed us. How dare they not be mindful of us? And they are always mindful, don't worry. It's just we get it twisted and we create some other aspects of the experience because it has free will and a lot of ignorance sometimes. And that's why we're working around that. Now, in corrective measures, of course, no judgment, only love and light, right? But Aquarius, I get it. You two are a truth seeker, a truth teller. You two are blueprinted with aspects of change. I mean, you're coming out as a tarot reader. You're coming out as having psychic attacks from the gate, from the jump. You're coming out as high honor. This is giving spiritually famous, right? I said spiritually, like the spirit realm, which trumps here, okay? With that high honor and the boss energy coming out with a very divinely backed 88. And even the worst card coming out, concern, a card of concern. Who was on that card? Yeshua's number. Most call him Jesus. Right? So this is big stuff. You are big stuff. You're a big boss here, Aquarius, and you are protected by big bosses. And that's what I want to say about everyone under the sound of my voice. Same deal for you, whether you're Aquarius chart placements or not. When you do your prayers and petitions, you know you are speaking to colleagues. Think of it. You are speaking to other fractals of yourselves. Think about it. Haven't you ever met a soul tribe member before? Yes, you have. You're right with us now. And we talk about we're all connected unto source. So now that you got that, live that out. That would be the epitome collective, whether you're Aquarius or not, of living and operating out of your power, which is, at its core, divinity. All right? So hopefully that makes sense for someone. Ringing the bell so that we can get to the next questions. But bear with me, you guys. Place them in the chat. I got you. Okay, Instagram. Head on over to YouTube if you'd like. You're free reading tonight. If not, sit tight. We've got more messages regarding the general collective evil eye messages. We're finishing up Aquarius right now, okay? Be gentle with yourself, Aquarius, okay? Make happiness in your life a priority in spite of the fuck shit. That's what's coming out for you here. We're going to see what chart placements and first, middle, and or last name initials we can get on the part of these offenders for the collective, the Aquarius collective, excuse me, regarding the evil eye projections and psychic attacks. You can't get around that one. That's very offensive. They will pay. They will pay. That's interesting. Is this what we're talking about? That's interesting because you know what? We forgot to consult the guidance deck that I'm utilizing for every evil eye read. At the bottom of the deck stands, man, and it's the Knight of Pentacles, right? And it says, examine your finances. So this card talks about like if you have monetary concerns, blah, 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 but it's tying in with that concern energy and wealthy man, right? So somebody is really watching somebody's pentacles. And if somebody has access to the financial institution where these pentacles are held, if someone has right and role over any aspects of any accounts that you have collective and you resonated with this situationship, you need to go ahead and pull that money and put it into a single solitary account or a few other accounts, okay, where it's just your name, okay, your ownership on the account, because it's like the second somebody has access or can manipulate and or control, you will most assuredly be vamped energetically, spiritually, yes, but also pentacles. They want that money. Somebody wants that money. Let's see. We also have F and Taurus chart placement come out. Again, this is the ending of the Aquarius. You guys place your questions in the chat box. Okay, I did ring the bell. Unless if you don't have a question, I mean, I get it. We've got Q coming out here for the initial first, middle, or last of an offender connected to this Aquarius evil eye reading. We've got B. Bitter Bobby, perhaps. For the... And look at this, Aquarius at the bottom of the deck. All right, so that's what we got regarding your reading, Aquarius. Thank you for your patience. All right, let's see here. Anyone? My screen. Well, hold on. Nope, we're good. Okay, we'll just continue on then. For yourselves, collective, you were supposed to do something nice today on Self-Care Sunday, so I want to hear it. What'd you do? I want to hear it. What did y'all do? Or what will you do? Maybe I should say that because it's not like the day's over. What will you do, Aga Patel Sally? What will you do? Or what have you done for Self-Care Sunday? You made salmon and spinach. That sounds phenomenal, Fiona. That's a really good, healthful meal. And very tasty, I might add. Gosh, hope you enjoyed it. That's very loving for yourself. Feeding yourself. Right? I'm sure it was really good. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, these decks feel a lot better today. Yesterday, they was on a lot. Man, couldn't even get a damn initial. Like, golly, help. All right. Ooh, chili oil and honey. Stop. Love that. Love and light, Shanice. I'm not sure if I saw you sneak in there, honey bun. Love and light to you. And love and light, Chelsea. Gosh, I don't know if I saw you guys come in. That's so funny. Love and light, you guys. Everything has to be hot. So what? Oh, okay, so you're saying like it's a very hot pepper for that chili oil. Oh my goodness. I bet you that's pretty good though, man. And the spinach. Ooh, I started swapping out spinach on my hello, Mercury retrograde. Golly, I can tell. Okay, let's try again. I started swapping out lettuce on my sandwich with spinach because I'm like, oh, iron, please, like more of that, right? And of course, you know, the darker the leafy green, the more antioxidants and all that jazz. So I'm like, you know, every little thing helps, you know, food is medicine. It should be medicine firstly. Like, honestly, if you really look at food as medicine, firstly, you start looking at the boxes on the aisles, like, of the shelves of the grocery store, then you're like, yeah, that's, meh. Don't even get me started on the candies. It's like, that ain't it. Is that Clue? Right, spinach is so much healthier, Fiona. My goodness. Okay, let's see here. So, Fiona, might you help me, since you're on the live with us, with the next timestamp? You could just put 4330, and it's going to be for the sign of Libra, 4330. I appreciate you. I did the first one because I was like, uh-oh. Okay, let me see here real quick, Chelsea. You guys, we got a new deck. A new deck. This is not for you, Chelsea. I just got excited because you guys, the new deck came, the new yes, no deck, the new tarot deck. Aha! It's bigger than I expected. I got it on super sale. Got it on that pre-Black Friday jump off. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. This is going to be for Chelsea really quick, and then we're going to start with the Libra evil eye reading. I keep saying all signs reading. Like, what sense does that make? Help. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So we got a very pentacly based yes here, Chelsea. All right. Oh, because it's working. All right. So yeah. Okay. So you're good. Oh, she's are still a little stiff yet. All right. Right, and then I got this isn't even the really cool deck, okay, that came today, but I can't share it yet. I want to. I can't do it because we got to get down to business. Okay, so Libra coming right up. Again, this is Libra. So we're now at 45 for Libra timestamp. Okay, who are we talking to from the collective? Libra. Who are you? Show yourself, Libra. Let me stop. I'm coming after the collective now. No, I'm just joking. Did I drop him? Or hold on. What? No, we're good. All right, let's try it again. Hold on, here we go. Stop, Fiona. I'm manifesting that deck. I want that Bob's Burgers deck. I'm going to have it. I have it. I have the deck. See? Okay. Correcting myself. This is what I go through, right? Because I'm a master manifester, in case you didn't know. Right? So, I love the Bob's Burgers tarot deck that I possess. It is my friend, and we get many wonderful messages from because Fiona dead ass for the cartoon Saturday, you know, I would the Saturday cartoon message, that would have been the highlight. Okay, but yeah, that's on my list. It's on my gratitude list because I enjoy it so much. All right, let me see here. Who am I speaking to? Libra, say something. I ain't giving up on you, but dang, I don't want to pull your teeth either. Damn, didn't want to say nothing else. Spirit just said, here's the sitch. What had happened was your dreams are coming true, Libra. Okay, in spite of the evil eye, like, damn, like Spirit don't even. So the timestamp is 47 for Libra, Fiona. Thank you. Love and light, Sean. Thank you for joining, helping the algorithm. I see you. Love and light. See, wouldn't it, Sean? I'm just saying. Look, like over on the phone, you know what I'm saying? You can see this, and isn't it pretty and neat? All right, it's happening. We're doing it though. Thank you for your assistance. All right. So, thank you, Fiona, for the timestamp. All right, let me get back to this. Dreams are coming true. It's like Spirit shut that shit down so damn fast. Libra's like, I don't have nothing to say. I already knew. You're probably gonna get that card that always seemed to come out talk about, right? You can see it so clear. I'm trying, bro. Like, I'll be wiping off the other jump off and everything, like every other week and stuff, everything. I even went out, got a new stand, was like, okay, what I'm gonna do is be a lot closer to this so that the cards can start carding. You know, I'm just, we're doing it though. So it's great. Okay. Y'all, thank you for your help telling a friend about the channel, because y'all can ask Sean. Fiona, go ahead and ask Sean, is it clear? It's giving. All right. So, and then don't let me be portable, right? Y'all I could have been on the live when, should I call her a lady? I kind of want to call her a bitch, but I don't want to seem like petty. You know what I mean? I don't even want to seem bitter. It's just, it is what it is. When she threatened to whoop my ass, I could have been on the live stream. Y'all could have seen that crystal clear. Don't fuck with me, because I'm dead ass. Be like, collector, you see? Look at the succubus. Look at the Jezebel. No, I'm just joking. I ain't even calling people out like that. They show themselves. You know what I'm saying? You're going to show your ass. I might see it. Right? You know what I mean? Hoo-wee. Love and light, Teresa. So sit tight here, honey bun, because we're actually doing the all signs message. I had got a little sidetracked is what had happened was, all right. But we're in Libra session right now. And then I'm going to ring the bell again, I promise. So if you want to hop off, I get it. Come back in a few. But hopefully you sit tight and enjoy, get something out of the message, all right? Love and light to you. And try to craft a question where I can answer in yes or no, honey bun. Then whenever I hit the bell, you'll know to pop that question in. Double check the live stream rules so that when the bell rings, you'll know exactly how to do what you got to do to get the free question, okay? Love and light to you. You crying over there, Sean? What, ain't too clear? No, just... Sean, what you trying to say? Oh, shoot. Let me get to this Libra. Dreams are coming true. And next. Like, it's like, that's what spirit wants. Like, do we got to go? I mean, ain't this enough for you, Libra? Like, we probably might waste some time here if we find, but this could also be some illusory energy too. How are you going to do me like that? Is it me? I'm getting a DNA upgrade, Sean. Shit, I'm crying now. Oh no, again. I'll take it though if y'all don't collect it, you know what I'm saying? But Libra, DNA upgrade. You know what that tells me? Metatron. Archangel Metatron assists at that DNA level for sure. All right, here we go. Now you know you ain't got Metatron around if you ain't this. You know what I mean? Makes sense, Libra? And collective, right? Still connected to the collective energy. See how you can get a little something out of all of these readings? You know what I mean? Thanks for being on earlier, Teresa. Love and light to you. I do recall a similar question like that, so I know it wasn't our first encounter, right? Success. Spirit don't want to say shit for the Libra, except for extreme great stuff. You are being guided. Apparently, Libra, you know who the fuck you are. This is what happens, okay? Cards can't come out talking about, you're a starseed. You know that. It's given, and you know this, man. So it makes sense, all right? You're being guided to just like be protective of your energy, get into that hermit mode, pay attention to any lucid dreams or create some as you please, as is your pleasure, perhaps. Because really, you already won. Okay, this is coming to you. If it ain't already here, you're already this. You don't got to prove nothing. You don't have to earn any kind of gifts coming your way. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you just lay back and receive. Okay, let Metatron do his thing. And know this, okay? Hold on to this. Keep it your truth, all right? Don't make any other stupid truth, like, probably not for me, right? Like, then that is a stupid truth, right? Like, you know what I mean? Don't do it, okay? You can do other stuff. We'll talk about the people because, you know, it's good to know and have confirmation, but really, I don't see spirit highlighting this unless we gonna go down a real rabbit hole. Either or. Feels like it could be either or. Who is it, though? Like giving Michael Jackson, like, who is it? What is that? Who is it? Who is it? Hold on one second. Is it my brother? Hold on, like, because I gotta get this now. Hold on a second. Shit, when Michael comes through, you gotta pay attention. Who is it? Hold on one second. Yep, came right up. Lyrics, all right. Yeah, but where is that part? Who is it? Is it a friend of mine? Who is it? Is it my brother? This also speaks of a failed relationship. So this speaks of being betrayed. So that song by Michael Jackson, Who Is It? You guys maybe want to look up the lyrics. And main female, there she is. That's the bitch that hurt Mike. All right, let me see here. some significance to the number 22, 27, 272, or 272. You see something here? Damn. Yep. Shit. Okay. We'll do it. Damn. Okay. Okay. What about... Oh, you get a house. Somebody get a house in the distant future. I know every one of y'all better claim that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you don't have, need to swap out a house for something greater. You know what I mean? Think about it. The house is housing, right? You got room to do stuff. You could dance. You could be grateful. You know what I mean? You could make positive change. And it's giving distant future. You know what I mean? Unless you believe otherwise. All right. Now, this is the Libra general collective message for the who's doing evil eye and why. But here's the sitch. You have free will to manifest off of the message. Did you know? Well, now that you do, what will you do? What do you want? Right? You sitting there wanting a house talking about, well, because love didn't say this is the Aquarius sign, probably can't have a house. Because you said that, you can't have one. And you said that, it wasn't even me. It wasn't even because of what I said. It's because of what you said. You know what I mean? So, like, catch this shit and manifest what you will. I mean, not needlessly, right? I mean, if you don't have need or you don't even desire a house, why would you? You know what I mean? Like, I get that. Okay, you got free will. All I'm saying is get this shit and make it work for you if you want it, because you can. Will you? I mean, I don't know. That's for you. That's between you and you, okay? But we're talking about a priestess here, Libra, with a new beginning. Hot on her tail, dare I say. 72 reducing to 9. And, 36 reducing to 9. So you could be seeing 9-9. All right? As well. Regarding the new, distant new future, inclusive of the new home. Pretty spacious, just saying. Seems happy and safe there. All right. I'm grateful for it for you. You know what I mean? In case you wondered. All right. This is how it works. Call it in. Receive your new house. You can give yourself permission to receive the new house. You don't have to wait like, well, where is it? And hold on, where's the house? What is the square footage? What is the square footage? Where is the house? Exactly. What do you want? Just saying. Okay. Now, here's the sitch. We're talking about a main female. It's interesting because Mike's song, Who Is It? It talks about, it doesn't seem right. Like she's, got him down by him, Michael, right? Got him down bad because, she is or is not doing this, that, and the third. And then it's like, okay, well, who is she actually fucking me over with? Is it my friend? Is it my brother? So this is synchronistic of the situationship, okay? We also do have a house here. And this main female is coming out as a false narrative, a false person, what's it say? False person, whether feminine or not, okay? It's giving feminine because we got a main female, and this false person look like a lady. You know what I'm saying? But look, that lady got somebody she working with in the back of that card, all right? Is it your friend? Is it your brother, Libra? And there's some unexpected money and a house here in the near distant future coming in for the collective member who would resonate most assuredly as High Priestess. You could always have the card of High Priestess energy coming out for your readings in a personal nature. Doesn't have to be the case, okay? But spiritually, you are the equivalent to whether now as that of High Priestess energy. And again, whether guide or what have you. All right. Yeah, so you don't know about this. I'm trying to ask what of this money, all right, and the house. This is something that could be news to you, all right? However, somebody who's been working behind the scenes has this awareness that maybe you don't carry in spite of your priestessship. High priestesses are highly intuitive. You could feel like something is a bloom, right? You could feel like, okay, no, I feel like lighter energies are, I feel like something's breaking off of me. I feel excited. I feel like, I don't know why, but I'm just, the energy don't lie. And exactly, the energy is not lying. In the distant future, you've got surprisingly great gifts and blessings that you don't have to work for. You don't have to toil and labor over to receive. Okay, it's literally giving a gift, and it could be inclusive of a new home. Okay, whether a new home for you or an actual new home. And so who's producing the evil eye is some bitch that knows this, who is acting as a false person. I also mentioned false narrative. This person could be playing you in your face, talking about, no, see, what had happened was, I started the channeling with what had happened was for Libra. So somebody speaks like that. See, what had happened was, I didn't really know about blah, blah, blah. And it's just a bunch of bullshit that will just proceed to seep out from their face on the other side of what had happened was. That's who I'm talking about that's producing this evil eye for Libra. Yeah, third party situation, family situation. These mofos are broke, busted, disgusted, dejected, rejected. You're coming out as someone who has a lot of knowledge and wit about her or themselves. And the guidance, again, is just to understand you've done all of the work. Okay, be protective of your energy. That's all. There's not really much else to say about this other than surprise, it's right around the corner and it's grand. You want this, you deserve this, receive this, it's yours. Okay, that's basically what's coming through for Libra, but we'll go ahead and take a look at the guidance section of the reading. All right, before we close it out, let me get this out of the way. I just noticed. Oh, damn. 6 of Wands. Victory. I mean, I know y'all couldn't see that, but y'all maybe could have heard that little ping in the background. Maybe. All right. This shit shot out as if the man was literally on a horse in action mode and pinged off the side of my metal tumbler cup. All right. So this is a very extremely distant future type of victory, a very fiery, passionate, very glorious type of victory associated with your situation. And again, the first card out for Libra was what? Your dreams are coming true. 6 of Wands. Victory is in your grasp here, honey bun. Okay? Act like it. Don't fear it. All right? The actions you have taken have brought you to this place. Again, you have done the work. Just protect and maintain. All right. It's like you've already found the lane and dominated there. It's yours. Ain't nobody gonna say shit to you about that. Everybody knows that shit is undeniable that that is your lane. And also just the same that you damn sure dominate in your lane. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's that kind of energy. It's that type of time. All right. So just in case you still needed to grasp a little bit tighter some of that inner peace, let's get some indicators for Libra. And then we're going to close out your session with those chart placements and first, middle, and or last name initial. Hello? I have choices. I don't have to be stuck in something that no longer fits. I have choices always. Okay? So, dreams are coming true. You're free. Is what this is giving. It's like, I don't know what more we could produce to make it so that you just are resolved about this. Like, it's like, I know we're not here saying like, hey, don't you see that? Can't you blink your eyes 3 times and then see it and then touch all whatever you're looking to have come your way? And you know why else? We can't even do that because you don't even know everything. It's giving surprise, right? We often talk about how you're on such the great side of karma collective, just even beyond that of Libra. I mean, we're still on Libra, but you're on such the great side of karma that the Six of Wands, the literal tarot card for victory, comes firing out of the deck like a fiery flame, a fiery wand lit ablaze, okay, in synchronicity of the amount of success that you are and the amount of power that you wield. Confirmation, Anubis dogs, all right? We've got H coming out, all right? So this is first, middle, or last name initial on the part of either yourself. I'm intending to get, okay, keywords intending, to get the first, middle, or last name initial on the part of the offenders, okay? For here, I mean, for this Libra reading, we are talking about more than one, okay? I mean, we're talking about the main female, that bitch, all right? However you got to call her. But we're also talking about some other man, some other figure here, whether you're brother or not, okay? So be mindful that the other person's first, middle, and or last name initials, or as well as chart placements, may come out, okay? And as I say that, they start spilling. K coming out, R, Pisces for chart placements, J, E, Cancer. Sorry, trying to get it to focus. I, G, could be some significance to Instagram. Doesn't have to be the case. Oh, we had the G and the H come out. My bad. All right, so that's what I got for Libra's reading. All right, the bell has rung. Those that are eligible to do so over on YouTube may do so now. Thank you. And Instagram, love and light to you. If applicable, head on over to YouTube, okay, if you'd like your free reading. If not, sit tight. We've got a couple more signs to get through for the collective messages regarding evil eye, who's doing it and why, okay? Love and light the Maya and Naya twins. Ooh, let me see about Kamisha. If your mom trusts Kamisha. Hold on. Let me see. Just want to keep this talking. I like this new deck though. I mean, it's a little bit bigger. Like I thought it was going to be like this, especially for the price, right? Like I thought it was going to be this size. But look, it's the 2.0 version. Moving on up. All right, let me stop. All right, let me see about if your mom trusts Kamisha. My goodness. I'm okay. How are you doing? Oh, we got a no coming out here talking about dishonesty, betrayal, deception, stealth, manipulation, getting away with something. Your mom thinks she getting away with something, I guess, or maybe she got away with a little bit too much along the way here. And by she, I mean Kamisha. All right. Somebody may owe somebody an apology, though, whether it's your mom or Kamisha, okay? I do see that. On the other side of the apology does come a level of happiness, comfort, satisfaction, and, all of the smoothing over, okay? So, yeah, you know it. And so, things like this happen too, low-key, so that you can just, test out that intuition. Now you know you can trust it, right? All right. Love and light to you, Mom and Kamisha. My goodness. Woo, peace, peace, peace. All right, peace unto you. My goodness. Okay, now let me see here. Kamisha's obsessed with your mom. You're very welcome. My goodness. Oh, I'd like to meet them both. Seems like a lot of fun. Your energy is pretty cool too. Are you the Maya or are you Naya? Oh wait, the Maya and The Maya and Naya twins mom. You're the mom of Maya and Naya. That's pretty cool. Those are beautiful names. Love and light to you all. My goodness. Y'all got to get it together because, you can't have wonky family vibes around the holidays. Heal through that. All right. Get some good eating in peace. Okay. As you should. All right. So you're very welcome. Thank you. Okay. Let me see here. So I think we're good on the questions. Let's get a timestamp, shall we? Well, we did Libra. At least I knew that much. We've got Saggies up next, Sagittarius. All right, so we're at 109.40. 109.40 for the Sagittarius. Thank you so much, Fiona, for the timestamp. Let me just, I feel like something different. All right, who are we talking to, Saggies? Who are you? Sagittarius. Hesitation. We were doing so good. Golly. Who is it? Trauma. Do you know this? Is that you? That's all of us, right? I get that, but just checking. We have to honor it for what it is, right? It's part of us now. We took our power back utilizing it. See how that works, okay? It's not a call to, didn't you go through that already? Part of who you are. See how? See that? This is for Sagittarius. Collective message regarding evil eye. Who's doing it and why? Thank you, Fiona. Appreciate you. No, you're fine if it comes in twice. I don't, that's fine. I don't want you working too hard there. Oh my goodness. And DNA upgrade for you as well, Sagittarius, as well as lucid dreams flipping out there pretty passionately. So a couple things. Sagittarius, because they came out in that synchronistic way, all right, the timing and the dispensation we find ourselves in, you need to be mindful to make time for sleep. Okay, there's a lot going on and it's not giving sleep, which tells me you're going to need a little bit more sleep so that you can get through some of these DNA upgrades, so that you can get through some of the spiritual realm surgeries. Okay, it's a lot can go on when you're asleep. Okay, also with the lucid dreams, they may be gifting you lucid dreams during some of these procedures. I know it sounds funny, but you know how we use laughing gas here for certain procedures in the Matrix, the 3D realm, right? They got stuff like, lucid dreams for, dare I say, placebo effect. No, that's not how. You guys, one night, I had a situation and I had prayed about it and I was like, no, please help me, right? And I was even told, long story short, that, you're going to be receiving some upgrades and it's going to require some surgery. I too was told you better lay it down a lot more right now. And you're going to have to give yourselves the grace because in spite of laying down a lot more, you're going to be a lot more tired. Perhaps, right? Oh, I was. Okay. But we're not here to magnify that. But anyhow, and one night I was on the phone with my kid and I said, I think I'm falling asleep. I think I got to go. And I was very, very tired, right? All of a sudden, I almost woke all the way up because I was like, why do I feel like something is cutting into me here in this very area I was asking for assistance? I was like, and instead of freaking out, I was like, no, I understand the assignment. I understand the window. I told my kid, love you so, so much. Gotta go. And I did everything to just lay it down and immediately receive that blessing. But I almost missed it because was stubborn trying to stay on the phone with my kid because I miss her and I love her, right? Makes sense. I'm sharing because I'm caring for you guys to get this and apply it to your own situations and to know if I'm faced with this, maybe I should prioritize this over that, right? Because window's closing. Okay, you know what I mean? So times, right? It's like how you got to go to a doctor's appointment. They're not like, yeah, just come in whenever you want. They're also not like, come in at the appointed time and I'm immediately available, right? So there's like all these variables, right? So I was like, hey, let me not mess up my appointment. I had to lay it down. All right. So this reminds me of that. Okay. Whether you are a Sagittarius or not, take heed. Okay. Because you're going to get these cards eventually someday for something else. All right. And you're going to know it's serious. I better lay it down. Okay. Bottom of the deck makes sense. Dreams are coming true for you too as well here, Sagittarius. Like I said, it makes sense. I literally have the best collective hands down. Stands to reason you are on the great side of karma, like I'm always telling you. See how the cards have to also, because it's the truth. You know what I mean? All right, so let's see who's doing it and then why. You know the drill here. All right, for Sagittarius. Ooh. Sudden wealth incoming for Sagittarius as well as marriage. Okay. So, some of you could resonate with calling in a soulmate, a counterpart, a spiritual husband, a spiritual wife, perhaps. Okay. Some of you are already married, and because of that, you have wealth about you, some stability about you. Okay. For others, because general collective, all right, this could be someone who's married that does have wealth because of this marriage, and for some pesky reason is still focused on you to the point where they are jealous. Okay, but let's continue on. Let's see what else we can get here. Change incoming regarding poverty. Okay, so we have the change and poverty cards. I want to get more clarifiers, and I'm going to switch over to the Kipper-ish Oracle. Bear with for the Sagittarius Evil Eye collective reading. Whoo! Health concern, emotional pain, courthouse, Ice King, flying fucking monkey, and false documentation. Bottom of the deck, divination. I'm rhyming this channel. Okay. Could be seeing 911 in synchronicity to this, as well as 33, as well as 337, as well as 11, and or 10, and or 111. Interesting. Well, I did pick up on the twin flame counterpart situation. We're looking at 32 and 23. Those are mirroring synchronicities, okay? They do reduce down to 5, which is indicative of change, and we do also have a change in marital status as well as pentacle status coming here. Somebody could know this as well through divination. Doesn't have to be the case. We do have an Ice King here, so that tells me that this could be an ex-lover, a scorned lover. This could be, inclusive of baby daddy, baby mama drama. All right, what else? Somebody falsified documents. Somebody hid a marriage. I feel like there's a lot of people connected to the Sagittarius reading, so bear with me. I'm trying to compartmentalize the energies, but they don't all go together. It's kind of like, well, I've got a group of 15 instead of I'm talking about 2 sets of couples. So you know what I mean? So bear with, okay, because with the Ice King Flame Monkey, it's kind of given like scorned ex as well. Baby daddy, baby mama drama as well. I want to clarify this false documentation here. I mean, I get the emotional pain and the health concern is basically karma backlash for being a flying monkey here in the general sense. This person could be average height. That's so random. What the hell? I didn't even mean to. What the hell kind of deck is that? That's weird, bruh. Okay, alright, I'll chill. Spirit's like, we're giving you the guidance. Okay. Could be a thin build of some significance to this person. Or one of the offenders. Could be very tall as well. So we got average height and or tall, right? Maybe your average height, this person's tall. Doesn't have to be the case. What the hell am I looking for? I'm over here. What? This is definitely connected to a twin flame sitch. Let me just stop. Okay, hold on. What is this? Karmic connection. Well, obviously. Okay, I'm being slow right now. I've caught up. Okay. So sorry, Sagittarius. Excuse me. Please call your energy back and cleanse it, okay? That was a lot to get through. I don't like that. Okay. Long story short here for the Sagittarius, the overarching energy here, I mean, I feel like there's a lot going on here. But the puzzle is a little fuzzy here. But the overarching energy is such that the reason why you're getting evil eye, Sagittarius, apart from being amazing and stuff, is you've had or will be having a sudden change in wealth. Maybe somebody speaks like that, wealth. It might be from like New York or like, you know how like people do like that weird F for THs? Like they're like, maybe that's you. I mean, I'm not coming for anyone. I think it's weird. Like, it's like, where is the F in between the T and the H? But whatever. That's just me. Somebody could speak like that. Like, wealth. It's giving you escape the crab bucket. And you're making something out of yourself, your new path, or you will be. Okay, now this could be part and parcel of, you know, a windfall of money being received, an inheritance being received. I'm not here to say that that's not the case. I'm just trying to like streamline and get to the point here, if that makes sense. And also avoid a tower moment. So one moment here. Collective refocusing temporarily. Because also, what the fuck? Why is that even doing that? Like, why? All right, here we go. What the hell? So odd. Okay. All right, here we go. So this is a karmic. I don't want to say a couple. That's weird. Hold on a second. Did they say third party? Was that this one? Ugh, all sign readings are like, yikes. Okay. Because I thought we had the third party, but that might have been for Libra. Okay. This Ice King, I mean, this is somebody you definitely left behind. All right. They could have lied on you in court. They could have falsified information in court. They could have hidden a marriage from you. But irregardless, it's like no matter what, you remained unaffected such that you continue to advance on, which leaves them in, you know, an emotional state, all pained and everything, such to the point where they're also having health failures. All right, whether guy, girl, what have you here. But this is also part and parcel of literally shitting on you, betraying you, and backstabbing you. So it makes sense. Okay, that's what you get when you play dummy games. You get the dummy prizes. You don't get the good prizes. You don't get to be on the good side of karma, acting like the devil. I mean, how you can get, you know, in clarification, the fucking devil card comes out? Like, unless we're trying to identify, is it a Capricorn, yes or no? That's probably not okay that the devil card comes out in clarification of your energy. Make sense? Karmic. All right. And they are utilizing divination to keep abreast of your situation. So please protect your energy. Hi, P. Love and light. Okay, you guys, just because you exist doesn't mean that everything and everyone should have access to you. And I know you're sitting there going, no, I don't even go out anymore. I'm talking about your energy. Call it back, protect it. Don't let people leech off of it and use it to manifest your money, your life, your destiny. Because that's what we mean by energy vampires. All right, that's exactly what they're intending and or actioning out to do when you allow for it. You see what I mean? All right, so be protective of your energy such that when people go to read you, they're not reading the room. That's not even the version of you that you are. Make sense? All right. So continuing on with Sagittarius, let's see what they were doing specifically. Hating on your creativity. All right, that's that solar plexus. You want to know what's in the solar plexus chakra? Life force energy. All right, you know what else is connected to it? Your inner child. All right, which, let's be honest, inner child is already a weak spot. Originally, I'm saying originally is the overarching energy, right? So that's why we're always mindful to check in with it, right? Just like the body, right? So that we can do a measure of preventative maintenance, not out of fear, not out of how about now, not out of if I forgot to do this, then all hell is breaking loose, but in the sense of preventative maintenance in the most highest vibrational sense of the wording, the verbiage, the ideation, and or the task. Okay, this person, if not a full-blown narcissist, is acting out of its energy. It's giving entity, if you ask me. With that flying monkey attached, it's giving attachment. But here we are. Unintentional. Some of you, they don't realize that they're, they don't realize that they're energetically and or spiritually affecting you, or potentially creating a potentiality to affect you. Okay, that's the other thing. You got to be mindful. Should you fuck around to actually access the energy? Question mark. Is it worthy of your time to do so? Now, I'm here on the live, I'm accessing all kinds of shit, and I've got to perform preventative measures, yes, but I'm also very protected. Why would I be very protected? Because I'm chosen to do this for at least such a time as this. Okay, makes sense? I'm in alignment while doing this. Okay, it's not always in alignment to read everyone's cards. See how you protect your energy, and then the reader comes along. Now you hear about the karmic asking the reader for shit that they can't give, and now the reader's in trouble. This is why. So be mindful, right? Be responsible with whatever and what all ever you use in this path, in this life, in this lifestyle. All right. Because we all have free will here. We've got to talk about just that. Some people use these very tools, and you would almost most assuredly believe wholeheartedly on the other side of them using it that this is demonic. It's because of the heart space and the intention and the mind of the individual using whatever and what all ever. Just like I can use a car to assist someone or hurt someone, and I have free will to do that. Take the cards off the table, no pun intended. We could talk about whatever and what all ever is used on a daily or nightly basis by the general average consumer, by the general average human. And you can make it good or bad. An ink pen, perhaps, can write out a monologue that assists another to keep their life preserved on the other side of creating some beautiful art. That same pen has the propensity to be able to be pushed into an eye of a human being such that it enters into the brain, such that it no longer allows for that vessel to remain operating, functioning, and or alive. Is the pen bad or is it good? Maybe the answer is yes to that. But really it goes back to the user, doesn't it? The intention, the root. That's why it's very important to do the shadow work. What all you got in there? You got good. What's the bad and the ugly part though? You would have to check in, just like you'd have to check in with your body and your inner child to perform preventative maintenance. Otherwise, you realize way too late, oh shit, I've been a walking powder keg. And next thing you know, you're sitting in the cell with the Joker, right? It's kind of giving that kind of energy, like, wow, to your detriment, because you didn't check in, because you didn't have an honest conversation with yourself to even get to the healing. You just avoided that shit. You just rock with it and let it rot inside of you. You have free will to do it, but is it the highest vibrational choice or lifestyle? No, it's not. It's giving hell on earth, right? You don't need that. All right, you got enough going on. We're literally talking about evil eye. Makes sense? But some of you, be mindful. They're not intentionally doing it. Okay. Copycat energy keeps coming out, collective. Everyone's copying everybody here. You guys must be doing a lot of great stuff. I love that for you. Yeah, they're spying on your social media and directed memes and, all of those lower vibes on you during their time on social media platforms. I guess they have nothing better to do than give you free advertisement, right? You could perform a cord cutting ritual or seek someone out in assistance thereof. And some of you, you got to be mindful. Hey, watch the headspace, right? Am I creating the cause and effect with myself here, right? Like again, it's kind of going back to that caution that keeps coming through the channeling. Do not fear. All right. Do not, just because we're talking about even maybe something as horrific as black magic being projected onto somebody, you don't have to sit there and go, because I don't have my freaking black obsidian crystal, I'm asked out. And so now the next time that they say my name, the next time that they place my picture in the jar, the next time that they place that item on the altar, all of hell is going to break loose. Please don't be that one to actually bippity and boppity boo that shit for you. That would be the epitome of not making your own magic work for you. If you're going to talk about magic, and you're supernatural, you're a divine being having a human-like experience. Makes sense. You want that power to work for you, not against you, by fearing while you use it. Right? Because fear is some form of covenant that says, yes, I succumb to this energy. I succumb to this potentiality such that it should now most assuredly happen. And the potentiality that's being posed is not anything good. Why would you want that? Why would you agree to that? Why would you enter into a covenant with it? You don't have to. All right? Be mindful. Thoughts become words and words become things. So if you get all of that, tied into everything you don't want to experience, you're going to most assuredly create it over and over again. It will show up in your money. It will show up in your mouth. It will show up in your health. It will show up in your family. It will show up in your workspace. It will show up. What do you want to show up? The good or the bad and the ugly? Well, you would know by what you focus on firstly. All right. So maybe some of us just need to refocus firstly and then continue on to be the master manifester that you already are. Because again, you are divinity walking, having a human-like experience. Makes sense. All right. Some of you, your significant other is part and parcel of this. Okay. So this Ice King maybe is not all the way separated from you. Maybe you have yet to deny this mofo, and this is why you're allowing the cycle to not close. That's for someone. Please know that you can and have free will and are more than capable of closing out the cycle. Gosh, it's given you should. You probably should. Yep. Okay. Because we're talking evil eye. This shit is no joke. All right. You want more of that? Like, no. Okay. I mean, it's not to your detriment, but isn't it an annoyance sometimes? You know what I mean? Okay. Like you want more aspects on the path to be beautiful, not annoying. Right. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense for you. But and just know that you're being asked to see things a little differently because you can, yes, but also because they serve you far greater than, what you've been rocking with in the mental space, the heart space, and spiritually. I'm going to shuffle these before we move on. But let's see about the guidance here for you, Sagittarius. All right. 3 of Wands coming out with Chariot in reverse. Anticipation can be enjoyable as long as you combine action with the waiting. It's interesting that that should be the words of the Three of Wands Oracle Tarot card. Okay, it's a bit of a mix. It's a pretty cool deck. But anyways, the Chariot is in the reverse here, so it's almost like allow anticipation, if any, about karma being received. Whether on the part of yourselves and or on the part of these karmics, right? Don't make it. If you're in the waiting room, which I question, like, should you be in the waiting room on the side of whether or not the karmics get karma? For two reasons. Firstly, you have you and your karma to be grateful for. Also, firstly, if you trust that you are a divine being backed by divinity, having a human-like experience, I'm sorry, but where would that equate to them? And by them, I mean the karmics never receiving karma. Make it make sense. I mean, that's like 1 + 1 is how many? It's not ever going to be 17. It's 2. You know what I mean? Like, you can bet on that. All right, just like you could bet on these mofos getting exactly at least their ass handed to them. All right, at least that much, I promise. Okay, you're not guided to do much here, Sagittarius, other than it's kind of giving the Libra guidance. Be protective of your energy. The guides are reminding me of that chakra card, right? It's just giving, be protective of your energy. Understand you are protected. Even if you are disgruntled about the fact that you're in the waiting room, get grateful because of what you're actually waiting on. Not that you should be waiting. I really don't enjoy the fact that we're saying the word waiting as much as we're talking about the Sagittarius. So please be mindful. This is not a call to just sit there and like twiddle your thumbs and wait around. This is a call for realizing that you don't really have anything to worry about. Okay. And you don't have anything to action out in order for this karma to come in, whether on your side simply and solely, and or of course on the karmic side. It's giving let management handle that. You're busy living your best life, being free, right? And by management, it's giving Hierophant energy, like Daddy God understands full well the assignment, okay, and is managing the fuck out of the situation such that the karmics again are at least getting their ass handed to them, okay? All right. So we've got pulling from the Inner Peace Oracle, just in case. Still need that crown straightened, Sagittarius. Okay, I get it. The fuck shit is just that. We've got 2 cards, Spiritual Awakening coming out, and it has always been within. All right. So, karmics exist. They're technically on our payroll. You know what I'm saying? So they exist because we need the traumas, the triggers, the experiences, however the tag words you need. Okay. We're not glorifying every time we've been betrayed, but we're taking our power back in spite of it. Okay. And when you have a spiritual awakening, part and parcel of that is to experience who and what is and or is not for you, to understand just that, so that you know how to better navigate even uncharted waters that you've yet to actually gaze upon. Okay. With this 10 energy, again, it's talking about endings, new beginnings, closing out the cycle. It has always been within. Everything you need, collective, whether you are Sagittarius placement or not, is already inside of you, as it always has been. Okay. So, take solace in that, take solace in who you are, the power that you wield, and the amount of karma being afforded unto you now in the most celebratory sense of the word karma. Let's close out your session, Sagittarius, with some chart placements and or first, middle, or last name initials on the part of yourselves, Saggies, and or these offenders regarding the evil eye energy. We've got Aquarius coming out, firstly. All right, for Sagittarius. Taurus coming out. All right. What else? We've got O wanting to flip around and show itself. All right. Who else? What else? S. Okay. Yeah, it's giving so. Like, oh, you tried it. So there's P. U. All right. Those karmics are stinky. P-U. L. Leo. I'm saying, I was going to spell it. T wanting to come out. Okay. M wanting to come out. and Scorpio on the bottom of the deck. All right, so that's what I got for Sagittarius. All right, Evil Eye reading. And those that know what to do, go on ahead and do it, won't you? We've got Leo and Aries left. Okay, we got this, collective. We got this. All right. Okay, P. It's okay. You don't need to put your name in every time, P. It's okay. I'm just gonna call you P though. It's okay. All right. Let me see here. Or P. Hold on. I just want to get myself situated here with the cards first. And I have to shuffle these, so I have to be mindful. Okay. All right. Let's see for P. Oh, I'm looking at the lovers. Hold on. Hold on, P. New deck is acting up. Acting a fool. Hold on. If it happens again, I'm going to switch it. I don't like that. Comply for P. Oh, my goodness. We got 2 no's, P. No. Together, that's okay, because none of that looks like a good time anyways, right? Sometimes we want what we think, we want, and if we had it, we'd be like, no, we don't need that. We don't want it either, you know what I mean? And the reason why I say that too is because of the channeling, firstly, right? But look at the Devil card underneath that. It's going to get not enough, and messy at best. So it's okay that it's a no, P, right? You spoke to him. Thank you, Fiona. I hope you enjoyed, what I don't need to know, but thank you, because, I don't want to say nothing, but, there were many requests. I'm like, okay, I'm just like, I understand. I can tell her that. And I was like, hope she don't think I'm crazy, but this whole man is really asking. Knowing damn well I hear him. I'm like, I know, yeah, it's okay. I'll see her. I'll talk to her. Had me pulling cards, and then we had like a couple lives, and this is not me coming for you, but it's like we had a couple lives, and for some freak reason you were not on. Like, you're always on, right? So I'm not coming for you, and it's not, I don't even expect you to be on as much as you are, so like, please don't think otherwise. But I'm like, oh my god, I had these cards sit, and I had this thing, I'm like, I don't like the cards sitting for too long. It's the energy being a little too free there, you know what I mean? And I was trying to be protective of it as well and respectful about it, right? And I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, where is Fiona? Help. Thank you for not giving up on that. Yeah, he's very like, he wasn't, he's not like mean, you know what I mean? But it's very just like, I know how to have my boundaries up about myself, so it's not, there's no problem. But very much the type of energy that's like, yeah, like, it's like very like, I made the request, so, and I know you can hear the request, so, and I know you love Fiona, so, and I'm like, yeah, no, I hear, like, I love Fiona, like, it's fine, I said I would, you know what I mean? Like, and it's like, I don't know if he thought I was like just gonna reach through the computer and pull you through. Like, I wish I could. Like, yes, sir. So Scorpio makes sense. They're very intense. You're right. Scorpios are very like, do it now. I said this. I want this now. Ask me how I know. My mother's Scorpio. My God. And even people in my life now are Scorpio. They tend to carry some of those traits. And I'm like, oh no, please keep it in balance. Anything in balance is great, right? I think it's when any energy, whether Scorpio or not, is out of balance, man, that shit shows and it hurts sometimes. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. All right. So I think that's it for the questions. We can continue on with Leo. So that takes us to 143.30 for Leo here, Fiona. Thank you so much. 143. we'll just say 1:43:30, because I'm going to take a drink here anyways. I need to get some water though. Okay, so let's see. Who am I speaking to? Leo? All right, let me see here. Okay, divine protection and intervention coming in straight out the gate for Leo. Again, this is not a doom and gloom message. This is a fear not message. Can't say it enough, irregardless of your chart placement. But this is for the Leo all signs evil eye reading and abundance. Okay, this too is protected. Know this. Okay, that tells me you've been calling it in, Leo, and that tells me that you are more than capable of doing just that, because it exists, and because it exists for you, which you are coming out as royalty. Makes sense. We're talking about it all the time. Divine being. Okay, you could be getting messages of significance, could also be relatable to abundance, messages and other significant indicators, maybe even angelic code and the like, in your dream state. Okay, and please know this is very much an understatement. All right, as powerful of a statement as it is. Okay, your third eye definitely could be having a awakening, an upgrade is the word I'm looking for. Okay, so that's who I got for Leo. Now, who is it that's the offender? Is what we want to know for Leo. Okay, they're telling me to go to this deck first for that. Okay. Let me shuffle this collective because this is so thick. I want to make sure we get all of it in it. Maybe that's some synchronicity. Oh my goodness. Could be an ex-lover. But let's see for Leo. Who is this? Damn! False narrative popping out. All right, makes sense. Okay, evil, lie, falsity usually go hand in hand originally. This person is so damn jealous and envious. The shit is in reverse. I would like to sit here and be like, because it's in reverse, this means that somebody's unintentionally doing this. I'm not getting that energetically from this. Okay, on the other side of false narrative, right? Of course they would mask up. Yeah, no, like I'm your friend. I'm not putting holes in your boot. I'm sitting here with you. Like we're sinking together, babe. It's not my fault, right? This could be somebody that you incarnated with a few times, okay? Soulmates, they over-glorify that shit. It's like, oh, soulmate means like, hey, in your 39th incarnation, that was Mr. Jeffries, the mailman. You used to look forward to the mailman coming because he always carried lollipops. Like, and it's like, that's your soulmate. Right? But everybody wants to make soulmates out to be like, yeah, no, we're destined. Like, I love everything about them. They love everything about me. And that could very well be a soulmate, but it's not always, right? So when we're talking about this kind of soulmate energy, again, it's giving the false narrative and like the fake fucker. You know what I mean? Like the one that's all like, yeah, no, I'm for you. I'm never against you, and they're talking about you incessantly behind your back. Yeah, no, I'm here for you. I'm helping you. I'm not hurting you. This could be over money. This could be over a relationship that they're jealous regarding you, Leo. Okay. Somebody's performing rituals. Call back your energy, cleanse your energy, especially if you know that this card ain't talking about you and what you got going on in your side of the fence. Okay. All right. Yeah, whoever I'm speaking to out of the collective, Leo, you have been doing the work. Okay, this is why we're talking abundance. This is why we're talking protection. This is also why we're talking love and money coming in for you. Okay, this is pretty positive, and this is going to be a relationship. For those that it resonates, you're into guys, you'd probably have to be because we're talking about a nice one. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if that's you. Okay, and you're coming out as Earth Angel energy, makes sense. Okay, can't say it enough. Royalty, divinity, all that jazz. You already know. Okay, but these mofo's tried you, and you know what it did for you, babe. This is why we're always grateful for our karmics. They talk so bad about you and they shit on you, said you didn't have enough, weren't enough, that they helped you get to this. All right. You see you and how you can buy any bag you want and still have enough left over to fill it. That is you. Even now, even though you can't find the bag and you don't know how much money you could come up with to fill it right now, this is you right now. All right, those that know, I'm making sense. I'm making hella sense. You want to know what kind of sense this is because it leads to dollars. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be real love. This love coming in for you. Leo. Okay. I almost said Sagittarius. There could be some significance, or I could just be tired and just have come off the cuff of that Sagittarius reading. All right. But I'm mindful that it could be all of that. All right. So it could actually have some play regarding Sagittarius. We will also check the deck. All right. But this could be news to you about this love and money message coming through for you, Leo. All right. Let's see whatever else we need to get from the Kipper deck. All right. That's usually the first one we consult, but we doing things a little differently. Maybe that's how you operate. You do things a little differently and it disgruntles folks. It's like, well, how come you did something so damn different and it was so odd and just disgruntling, but it worked out gloriously? It's like you're just mad at the front end and the back end. Just can't, you know, it's like, okay, like figure something else out before you implode, ma'am, bro, sis, sir. Okay, who else? Who are the offenders for Leo, please? Courthouse, journey, wealthy man coming out again. That is so crazy because I actually shuffled the deck. And we've got this journey. You could be seeing 11. You could be seeing 5, 5, 5. You could be seeing 33. I was like, oh, I knew I'm missing. You could be seeing 2, 2, and or 33. And I know I said 5, 5, but you could also, excuse me, I know I said 5, 5, 5, but you could also be seeing 5, 5. Okay, there we're good. Whew, had to get that out. All right. So this courthouse journey and wealthy man. This is someone who didn't want you to leave. I don't know that this is a lover connection or not. It could be. If it is, it's LGBTQ+. This is someone that could believe you took something from them. It could be a lover. It could be their family. It could be even trade secrets. Gosh, it's giving like business. This could have something to do with something, some patent pending. This is really, I feel like this is hella specific. Who is this? What about this journey? Damn, right there. I see. Whoever is connected to this session, Leo, all right, you would resonate as making moves. You would resonate maybe even with relocation, whether in the recent past and or you're currently manifesting it. There could be some aspect to having to travel. You may be required to travel to make some of this change. And the very change and or changes that you're looking to make and or are making and living out are being fought at the spiritual, are being fought spiritually. There's spiritual warfare regarding this. So this is beyond like petty Betty at work. You know what I mean? Like where it's like, damn, like you just have a wound where you just got to actually be acknowledged as some form of leader because at your root, you're a broken child fearing that you'll never have control and that you're unworthy of it, right? No, it's not just that. This is like spiritual. I don't know. Yeah, chills on that. The changes that you're looking to make, whether through your patent pending, whether through business, there's some sort of aspect. Like the court is here, the courthouse is here, excuse me. And it's giving business, not really like family court vibes. It could be, since we're bringing it up and talking about it. And there seems to be actually like family vibes on this thief card energy. But I'm not getting that that's the overarching energy. This is about somebody that's looking to make change and or has found some sort of thing out that, isn't common knowledge, and someone deems it that it should not be common knowledge, and or someone deems that the general public should not have access to it at a cheaper, more affordable situation, and or just in a convenient manner. Okay, it's giving, how elites don't want certain things to be abundant for peasants, right? This wealthy man seems to be at the helm of the projection here regarding this evil eye. And whatever changes you're looking to make, this change card came out in the most opposing position, and it landed over top of the journey, the thief, and the wealthy man card, and it seems to stem from some sort of court decision. It's like somebody won, or somebody was granted the ability to do something, to perform something, to locate somewhere, to travel somewhere, to make this change. Okay, now this could be because it's a journal collective, and I'm now going back to the family. This could be connected to some sort of like co-parenting situation, or it could be family court, where it's like, okay, well, this holiday of this year we're spending here versus there. So that seems to be the second overreaching type of energy here. But the wealthy man seems to be really connected to the business aspect here. Can't get around it. Could be some significance to a clock like this. Gosh, I'm trying to see if this will focus. Hold on. I'm not even used to doing this, but I wanted it to be clearer than that whenever I bring it closer, but oh well. It could be the lighting as well. But there could be some hello, hey, hi, YouTube. There could be some significance. Gosh, it's actually shown up clearer over here. Interesting. Stranger things have happened. There could be some significance to this kind of clock here, collective. All right. Somebody could have gifted, or somebody just, owns one of those. They used to be really popular years ago. This person or you could be married as well. All right. And they're projecting on to basically whatever you set out to do here. All right. Regarding this next level, regarding this new life of yours, this new business. Yeah, they're really mad at your creative abilities. They don't like, it's like you're 10 steps ahead of them. I just can't get around that patent pending process. And it just seems like that's what this courthouse involvement is regarding. It's like, who got to it first? Who? Yeah, trickster spirit was sent. Okay, the energy of a trickster spirit was asked to confuse you, or was conjured up to confuse you, to get you in your mental space and entrapped there, so that you would not continue to be steps ahead, so that you would not continue to create, so that you would not continue to keep abreast of the hoops jumping situation. All right, love and light, Erica Bennett. Excuse me. So there's that. What else are they doing? Copycat. Yeah, they want to be you. They want to be first in line for that patent pending. They want to be, essentially your placeholder. But you know how like placeholders are normally talked about, like, because it's like, she ain't me, he ain't me, they never will be. Like, y'all are funny with that, like trying to replace folks that are irreplaceable because they're like divine royal beings, like from another dimension, space and time, basically. Like, that's so funny. You thought you were going to get a meat suit and make it just as grand. Haha, right? But in this sense, placeholder in the sense of swapping destinies. Like, oh no, like, this person never existed. That was always me. Oh yeah, no, that's my idea. Yeah. While they were like waiting for you to come up with the next idea, so they could, oh no, it was never yours. It's always mine. See? No, I'm not the copycat. It's like, what? It's literally so obvious. Like, why can't you see it? They cannot stand to see you shine. Makes sense. It's also giving understatement. Okay. Damn. Okay. They try to evil eye your shine. That's like evil eyeing your existence. Been there before, I get that, right? It's happened to the best of us, all right? Fear not, fret not, Leo. Cedar is coming out. All right, cleanse your space. Unwanted spirits. Okay, trickster. You want the trickster spirit? I guess you know what I'm saying. You could just rock with it. You have free will to, but I feel like you're still here wondering what the fuck and how to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? So you might want to burn some cedar wood. You might want to burn some Palo Santo. You might want to burn a candle. You know what I'm saying? You might want to talk as the divinity that you are to the divinity in the beyond, on the other side of the veil, as it were, in the other realms, in the other dimensions, in the spirit realm, however the tag words need to come out for you, okay? Because they're trying to get you like off the path here, Leo. They're trying to get you not only in your head, but literally away from everything that you set out to do. And you could have already sacrificed so much. You could have already, understood that you had to sacrifice your old existence, your old timeline, etc., right? Your old family, your old stomping grounds in order to make some of these changes. And they're still coming for you, right? And so the message stands, keep going. All right, because whatever and what all ever you're doing is working. All right, they wanted you to have problems expanding your business, expanding the patent, perhaps expanding your family, expanding your holiday schedule. You know, whatever and what all ever this can be part and parcel of, inclusive of your abundance and prosperity, your mental, your life force energy. This is serious. That's a very serious offense. Okay, the divine definitely damn sure does not take kindly to. And I can feel the energy. The energy is giving, could you imagine? You know, we always talk about how like there's so much angelic realm assistance and that it would be so daunting if you could see it all and if you could really understand what one legion alone of angels looks like and maybe even sounds like or feels like, right? Could you imagine if you could see that and you were able to eat all of that, right? You were able to just, okay, I'm not gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna look all around at all of these freaking light beings, angels, etc. But on top of it, they all had stern faces. That's the energy that I just felt from the divine regarding this fuck shit. Could you imagine seeing a legion, just one alone, and there's many, of angels, and they're all looking at you with the most stern face? All right, maybe even a face of disappointment, definitely displeasure. And there are legions and many. That's what that's giving. So rest assured, they most assuredly will be dealt with by the divine. You need not do anything, okay? This is not tit for tat kind of time, all right? It's all going to come out in the wash, I'm hearing you say. I don't know who speaks like that. That's an old reference. All right. So we're going to take a look at the Inner Peace Oracle. Oh, no, we got to take a look at the guidance. Excuse me here, Leo. It's getting late. Forgive me. All right. Wow. Hold on. Wasn't ready. All right. For Leo guidance, please. Okay. We've got the Fool card here, Leo. All right. So it says, don't let worry hold you back. It's time to take that leap into the wild unknown. Let your innocence be your guide. See, there's something about like, let them, right? Like they're shitting on your name. Let them. It's going back to that channeled message of, it will all come out in the wash. Okay. Your innocence will stand in this. Okay. Now, right now, it may not look like, sound like it, or feel like it. Okay. These karmics are trying it. They got your name in in their mouth, and they are telling lies, as karmics do. Right. It's not the first time. Maybe it won't even be the last. It's okay. Let them. Maybe that is the representation of that Fool card energy. Maybe whoever's resonating with this, Leo, okay, you may have to work on that whole version of yourself that says let them and then also does, right? So maybe that is why it is the guidance afforded unto you now, Leo, under some risk-taking measures, all right, might feel risky for you to do, but this would be a good risk to take, okay, which is essentially a risk that is not a risk at all, because you're essentially betting on you and betting on your support of the divine, okay. Please don't worry, all right. Please know that the divine understands your innocence in all of this. The divine understands that you are essentially being victimized for such a time as this, not because you are simply and solely a victim, and not because you're being punished and you're a bad person, and not because the divine doesn't give a fuck about you. It's none of that. It's par for the course of what karmics do. And of course, they're essentially on our payroll, because without the triggers, trauma, drama, God, trying to learn and grow our souls would be boring AF. Makes sense? All right. And you're here to do just that. So it's giving, what's the problem? I mean, the weapon's formed, but it's not prospering. I mean, if it prospered, that would be quite problematic. But, unless and until it prospers, don't make it a problem, right? And you got to be mindful. Don't make it prosper by fearing that it will. Make sense? Okay. So we've got 15 reducing to a 6. You could be seeing. It says, love awakens my soul. I will begin to truly love myself with a love that awakens my soul. My heart is open to giving and receiving love. So you guys, you got to believe this. All right. Love is coming your way. You're far more deserving than even you have awareness of right now. So work on that, because that's the guidance, the channeling coming through here for Leo. All right. Call it in as you will it to be. I mean, unless you're sitting there going, I hate love, I never want to be loved, I don't enjoy love, right? If you're sitting there saying, well, I don't need to call in another lover, I've been married for 30 years, cool. Can you love yourself a little bit more? Because either way, it's going to be beneficial. Make sense? All right. So that's what I have for Leo. Let's take a look at the chart placements and or first, middle, or last name initial on the part of these offenders, or on the part of Leo. Oh my goodness, help. All right. This one wanted to come up too. Okay, so we've got Cancer. Oh, sorry. There we go. Taurus. What else? J. We've got E. S. O. Not too many chart placements, but you guys, I do have Scorpio at the bottom of the deck. All right, so that's what I got for Leo. Those that know what to do over on YouTube may do so now. And bear with, I'm just going to clean up a little bit before we get to our last and final sign out of this series for the Evil Eye All Sides reads, which is Aries. All right. Thank you for those that stuck through this and that will stick around for the Aries reading, regardless of whether or not you've got the chart placements. You guys, I woke up to a beautiful notification this morning, and I don't know if I mentioned it on the live earlier, but the channel has officially reached 3,000 view hours. That's so phenomenal and amazing. Thank you guys, because without you, we don't get notifications like that around these parts. You know what I mean? So I'm mindful to share with you. It's not an energy of bragging, it's an energy of sharing our collective win, right? That's a milestone to reach. 3,000 hours. My goodness. Okay. And I've enjoyed every minute. So thank you. I hope you guys can say the same. That was definitely the intention for sure. All right. So do we have, okay, Erica is part of the reason. Okay. Ooh, let me see here. Okay, let me see. For Erica. Love and light, country love. I didn't see you sneak in. Okay, well, let's try this again. What the heck? All right, this is for Erica. Come on now. Help. Ooh, we got a very third party kind of yes. All right, and that's for Erica. Oh, it's so sad to have to be jealous, right? Ooh, they're really in their head about you. You living rent free somewhere in somebody's dome, Erica. Let me find out. Or did I? You know what I mean? You're very welcome, Shanice. Oh, that's for Fiona. Okay, here we go. Well, you're welcome anyhow. Love and light, you guys. We got one last sign if nobody else has a question, all right? And that is the sign of Aries. So we will put 208 for the timer, 208 for Aries. Thank you, Fiona. What? Thank you, Fiona. I just want to make sure you're all good there. Okay, here we go. Okay. Could be some significance to music for Aries. All of a sudden I became hyper aware of it. It's interesting. All right, who am I talking to from Aries? I said it like it was y'all was from a planet Aries. Oh my god. Don't mind me, collective. I'm just running on fumes at this point, I think. All right. Okay, abundance, as it should, is coming out for you, Aries. Both starts with A. Makes sense they go together, I say, right? Ooh, Yeshua Descendant. All right, this is the Magi deck. I didn't make it. But most call him Jesus, so there's that, right? I feel like she did that for ease of reference. Now, you know I make y'all work. I'll be like, you can't figure out why this don't say Jesus? We done talked about it. No, let me stop. But, yeah. But, our purpose, I suppose. I'm saying I suppose, but it's because I'm thinking about 3 other things that I didn't voice out because I'm on a live. Okay. And I'm always saying that because I'm because I'm always like, we always have purpose. Like, why would I say right now, I suppose? But that was because of some, that was because of, I was filtering myself. Judgment Day approaching and or is now for said enemies. Before we even get into what they did, just please understand that the, I can't say that. I can't say that. Damn, what they even do? Now I'm just like, shit, man. Do we hold on? Shit, man. But why would the channel say that? Why would y'all try to get me to say that? That's crazy. Whose goons is here? Damn. Somebody got goons. Makes sense. Name holds power. Name holds power. Y'all know I shuffled this shit, right? I'm just saying, like, y'all need to believe who the fuck you are by now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on a live. This ain't no behind the camera. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Even if I try to hide on a one, you're going to see on the other. Just saying. They wanted you to hate on your body. Stop giving a fuck about your routine. They wanted you to miss out opportunities. They wanted you to be not attractive, not confident. Okay, it's like we want to get right into what they did. We didn't even get to who. All right, your name holds power. We're gonna get into the who. All right, but that's kind of synchronistic of whoever and who all ever we're gonna talk about regarding this evil eye projection. Probably already dead ass showed their ass. Can't even help it, just spills out. Demons can't hide all the time. You know what I'm saying? They get squirmy. This is somebody you dated and or are dating. Okay, so take heed. Okay, don't dismiss red flags and damn sure don't dismiss demons. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, but it's cute. You don't gotta kiss that. Yeah. Don't kiss that one. That ain't even a frog. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, what else we got? We got community. Damn, they just a whole lot of them, right? And courthouse. So this tells me somebody you got on child support, perhaps here, Aries. This tells me somebody who don't want to be on child support. Let me get off the child support, but can I? Because with the community is kind of given, see, the thing is, we don't want a case. We want you to pretend to receive money so that we can have the money. And by we, it's the family, right? Not even the kids, okay? Not even the children, my God. This is the telltale scenario of grown folks acting anything but grown. And that's not me calling out the collective. I'm talking about the karmics, remember? Okay. Damn. And what these cards say, envious of your career, your money, one hate you. Yeah, because you left somebody behind and you still good because you never needed them beyond the lesson of knowing your worth. Children or not. They mad about that. All right. So that's definitely high key coming through for Aries with these community, courtship, and courthouse cards. Okay. Coming through from the Kipper. We'll see if something else comes out because I'm mindful to general collective. But damn, we still talking adjudication and lovers. So it just is what it is. Love and light, Osiris. Damn, this is not okay. Okay, that they really, it's like, how dare you exist without me? How dare, oh, this is giving a narc for sure. Here we go. Watch this mofo come out this deck. I ain't even gonna call him yet. Hold on. Who is this? Damn, well, we got a Jezebel, in case you wanted the female version. If the female version's applicable here for you, the demon, here you go. Okay, there's one. Straight out the gate. Could be some significant view. I must have the energy of red, which would take me to either heart and or root chakra. Please cleanse, because we already fucked around and found out that at one point you thought this person was worthy. Now that you know that the demon's not worthy, right? Abort, okay? We've got transition, priest, and karmic femme. Damn, she bad as she wanna be, huh? She bad as she wanna be? I don't know about that. But on demon time, yeah, that checks out. Okay. So, you know, this could be a situation of, you know, where the grass was greener where the demon was at. Go ahead and piss over there. We got this transition in priest energy. So whether you're guy, girl, what have you, you are on the glow up. You are giving that badass spiritual rebirth energy, right? Protected and everything. Meanwhile, the karmics, okay, once you open your head, they want you back in their bed, and they want the voodoo and the hoodoo to come to you and do what they're intending it to do, but it shall not, it must not, and it cannot, right? Because though the weapon formed, you already know, okay? So this is going to be quite conflicting for them because even if they do have access to come in for another love offer, it's an offer, it ain't love, right? They're just trying to get back into this kind of status where they have access to actually buy McDonald's, okay? I don't know why you would anyhow, but that's for somebody else to know, perhaps. All right, these people, okay, connected to your opposition section here, Aries, for your reading, mean you no good. They do not mean you well, and they do not love you. All right, you know how I know? We already had some pretty fucked up cards come out on the other side of the demon, right? And then on top of it, the last card that we pulled so far is talking about death magic. This is beyond simple black magic, not that we're tolerating that either. By we, I'm channeling for the divine, okay? But also us, right, who are also divine, we don't allow for such things to affect us, right? Right. And so though the weapon may be formed, okay, this is why you got cards looking like this regarding their energy. Disgruntled. Why isn't it working? We tried this. We did that under that particular moon. The book says this, and we did turn the left when we did turn to the left when it said to turn the left, and we did make the chalk outline, and we did right? Quite disgruntling, such to the point where they're sick. The way they tried to unalive you, they should be. Let's see what all they did, though, perhaps. General collective message, only take what fits. We got unalive magic coming out with voodoo. Get the fuck out of here. This shit don't stand and is highly offensive. Highly offensive. This done for a chosen one, protected by a chosen one. All for what? Demon time agenda? To what? Win? It can't. That's an illusion. So let's see what all this family, this demon, the karmics, those you left in your dust, perhaps Aries, we're up to and or are up to. Okay, it's not a word curse message or a doom and gloom message, an informative message instead, with which to maintain your composure in spite of the fuck shit. Mars retrograde energy could be of some significance, or Mars energy could be of some significance, and or retrograde energy could be of some significance. And then mindful, we are at least in Mercury, not Mars, but Mercury retrograde. Okay, so this is giving the current energies, right? Honing in on whether or not that the majority of the energies attached to this have ceased doing this. It's giving no, not as of yet. Okay, it's giving current energies. These people, okay, with that disgruntled energy, could be prone to explosive outrage, fits of, impulsivity, violence. Okay, they could be actually getting into fights even with each other. Okay, because again, we're talking about the family connected to this karmic as well, right? So it's giving, confusion has entered the camp here, because again, the divine are the ultimate strategists. I mean, you're sitting there going, I don't know. The whole time in the spirit realm, your goons are kicking ass. All you were trying to do was figure out, like, did you actually follow instructions to make the macaroni out of the box or not, right? And the whole time in the spirit realm, it's giving, how we talked about impulsivity and like violence and rage. That's all like being played out in the spirit realm over this. Again, very offensive acts have been committed here, Leo. Excuse me, could be somebody of Leo significance. All right, I'm trying to say Aries. And the divine do not take lightly. Tap into your intuition here. You already know who it is. Many of you do. Makes sense. My collective or spiritual badasses. So, of course, you're hella intuitive. All right. Again, unexplained body pains and numbness coming out here. I don't like that. I don't like that for you. Call your energy back, cleanse, keep your vibe high. Don't allow them to get you out of your own moods, right? Your own peace, your own energy, dare I say, right? And they can't stand your hustle. I'm saying grustle. They cannot stand that you don't give up. Whether this is in business or not, you don't give up. You still stand. For those that have moved on from the scorned lover and also got into something else, more phenomenal, of course, right? They can't stand that for you. Hating, all right? It's giving scorned energy. It's giving like, I'll be nice. Oh my God, bro. Like dead ass. It's giving scorned energy. Well, let's read the card. It's probably easier for me at this point. I'm getting tired. Okay, it says an old flame or your current and or recent and or ex-partner still feels deep pain of rejection and betrayal. Aww. And, I mean, what of it? The amount of shit, the amount of the same shit that they had you feeling, eating, and expecting. It's giving and... right? Like, why would you care at this point? And I'm getting, this has been years. Like, you left this mofo like in your dust, right? Whether you've got children with this person or not, okay? Because this is general collective. Not everyone has kids here, but you maybe went to court over some shit like PFAs and stuff, right? Doesn't have to be the case, but it's coming out, okay? And there was whatever you had to get an adjudication about. We'll just put it that way, because it could have been different things here. Yes, social media is heavily at play. They are watching yours and utilizing and utilizing their own to project onto you. Some of you need to actually make sure your accounts are unlocked. Stranger things have happened where, people have actually had access to other people's personal accounts and really did some damage there on the strength of being a hating ass individual. And again, some of you need to get away from this mofo because they're still in your energy, still in your space, still in your bed, and still in your head. And that just ain't good. Go ahead and get some pyrite to assist you with current energies. All right. Especially if you resonated with feeling inexplicable pains and numbness, because that will assist you with regulating some of your energy regarding your physical meat suit, your physicality. And somebody needs to definitely cut that cord. All right, seek somebody that can assist you with that if applicable. But really, you can just do it yourself. All right. Definitely be protective of your social media, you guys. Private your shit for now if you really are having some issues with gang stalking, etc. All right, if applicable. Let's see what the guidance here is for Aries. Ooh, the star. I'll take it if you don't, Aries. I'm just saying. Okay. It says aim high. Write down goals along with specific steps to reach them. Don't be surprised by a desire to soar in your personal or professional life. Now is the ideal time to rise up, collective. Otherwise, excuse me, I said otherwise. Others will help you shine, so think big. Let your dreams carry you higher than you imagined. And of course, you know what I'm going to say here about the others part. That's definitely most assuredly overarching energy from the spiritual realm, not necessarily the 3D matrix. Okay, when it says others will help you shine, and let's make sense of that. I mean, the card firstly stated aim high, asking you to think big. All right, so you know, it makes sense that you are divinely supported as you are a divine being having a human-like experience. Makes sense. All right, love and light. Instagram collective. Appreciate you hopping on. If you have interest or dare I say need of getting your cards read for free today, you can go on and head on over to YouTube. The link is in the bio, and we're doing just that right now during the live stream. All right, so the first card's coming out, trying to get indicators on who the heck Aries was. Let's not forget, was the abundance card. Okay, it's part and parcel of your existence. You're that abundant. Okay, and the last card we just got out was what? The star card. Are you kidding me? Asking you to aim high. Don't forget and make sure you act like it so that your world shows that you have achieved just that in just a few short moments and or just a few short months. All right, it's not even getting years, collective. Just saying, you might want to try, might want to not give up. Okay, all right, so let's see here. Aries, inner peace. All right, it says embracing my beautiful soul. 36, reducing to that beautiful new beginning 9 energy, which you're calling in your abundant path. Makes sense. It says being truly myself is the biggest gift I can offer myself and others. I embrace my beautiful soul and show it to the world. And that is most assuredly a prerequisite towards getting to the part of the path where that abundance is in fact in fullness and of the most utmost fruition. Okay, where you are seeing it, hearing it, touching it, tasting it, smelling it, and all that good stuff. Okay. Now, lastly, Aries, let's get the chart placements and or first, middle, or last name initial on the part of yourself, perhaps, but I'm intending to get of the offenders, those evil eye buggers, the karmics. Okay, makes sense. And then we will ring the bell in just a moment. Okay, thank you for those patiently waiting. All right, let me just, these cards are flipping over but not coming out. So I'm just like, okay, hold on. I gotta grip them up. So that's what's going on. Okay. It's like, geez, there was so many. There's a lot for this pile from now, actually. Not so many chart placements, though. It's interesting how that happens. Okay. So bottom of the deck is S. All right. So this is for either first, middle, or last name initial and or chart placements on the part of Aries of the collective and or the offenders of Aries of the collective regarding evil eye projection and the like. Okay. Let me just gather them up. Hold on. I'm going to do it. It's coming. Hold on. All right. We literally only have 2 chart placements out here, guys, namely Pisces and Sagittarius. That's so funny. All right. Let's talk first, middle, or last name initials. P, K. Somebody's name could be KP or initials KP. Q, B, T, D, E, J. Somebody could work in education, I'm hearing to say. R, somebody could be a junior. You could have a junior with this individual. U, F. You could want to give a big old F you to this person. I get that too. All right. But you know what? Don't get caught out of your energy. It's not worth it because you got double for your trouble coming your way. I mean, literally, first card out for you, Aries. Again, can't say it enough. And I love to talk about it. Was the abundance card, right? Own it. Act like it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got for the All Signs Collective general readings regarding Evil Eye, who did it and why. Gosh, I still am kind of disappointed we couldn't get into the sexy tarot, guys. I feel like that would have been a lot more fun, but you know, this was a lot more necessary, right? As spirit leads, I get that, but I'm still like, oh, maybe next weekend, right? Maybe next weekend we can have a lot more fun, all right? But we'll see. Okay. All right, so Instagram, thank you for hopping on another live stream with your girl. So much love and light to you. I really hope you have a phenomenal night, yes, but I also hope you kind of hop on over to the YouTube collective. There's a lot of beautiful souls over there waiting to meet you and love and light you. All right, it ain't even just me over here, all right, on YouTube. But I get it. If this is where I leave you, okay, please know I'm still very much with you in spirit. Please know you are protected and you are so loved. Love and light. Okay, let's see here. Who we got questions for? Thank you, Fiona, for reposting the live stream rules. I really appreciate that. That helps so much. All right. Let's see, Shanice. Will he be here on Friday? Okay, here, let's go. All right. This is for Shani. Wow. Queen of Wands, yes. Can't stay away from you. That's how they're feeling. Queen of Wands is like sexy as fuck. All right. Queen of Wands is like, somebody that, you do understand the look of come hither, right? You do understand, maybe many times over the look of adoration, of a potential lover and or a lover, okay? Queen of Wands, yeah, head turner. Okay, and that's exactly the way that this person who will be there on Friday is thinking and feeling about you, Shawnees. I'm okay with that. I hope you too, okay? Oh, you had the reading resonate too. That's cool. That's great. I love to hear that. Thank you guys. Those that let me know, when shit's hitting. I love that. I appreciate you for that. Thank you. You guys keep me going. Love and light, Juju Beans. Let's see about Libra and Juju. Okay. Hi, I'm on a live. It's okay. Thanks. So, all right, let's see here. For Juju Beans. Ooh, come on now. Come on. Speak it. King of Cups. What was your question? So this is giving a yes. And this person is going to actually show you the attention that you deserve. Okay, is what I'm getting. Oh my God, the Ace of Cups underneath him? Sir. Huh. Love and romance are definitely in the air, Juju Beans, regarding Libra and you. All right? How exciting. Ooh. Yes, for love. Yeah. Love. Yes. All right, let me see here. Osiris. Ooh. You know what puts the ultimate press on somebody that you to be pressed? I mean, maybe you don't want them to be pressed, Osiris, but just saying. is when you don't even ask that question. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't. Because you just, you know, you got you. And so that trumps any conversation you could have with Jay. So there's no lack without Jay. Now, without you, on Jay's end, there could be great lack, right? Without you, right? But you without Jay, not much lack. No, it's what you make of it, right? So that's a little cheat code for anyone to grab and utilize, perhaps when necessary, right? Yeah, no worries. I got you with the cards on here. Just talking. Love and light of Cyrus. Hold on, I got you. Because man, that'll put the press on. Like, oh, you didn't get. You stopped talking. And see, the stop talking is like, I see you and I raise you. But there ain't no reason beyond, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I stopped talking because I don't give a fuck. I didn't stop talking because I'm waiting to see, do you give a fuck? How about now? You're going to love me now? Or you're going to give a fuck next Wednesday? You know what I mean? So once you tweak that perceptive energy, they're all like head turn, like, damn, just got yoked up. Like, hold on, wait, where's Cyrus? What's Cyrus doing? And then from there, you can decide, do you give a fuck? You know what I mean? Well, let's see what the cards say. All right, here we go. So utilize that strength, babe, because it's working. Just be sure to utilize the strength, meaning do you. Don't get hemmed up talking about, well, it's working, so that's my life worth and my life purpose and my goal and to-do list. No, you got other shit to do, Osiris, remember? So much more, right? Again, you without... I'm sorry, what was even the initial? You get where I'm going with this. Is not giving lack, but them without Osiris, my God, can't forget your name, huh? You know why? Because you carry worth. So act like it, right? Next time, maybe you got a better question to ask because you're already amazing, right? And so that already equates to, of course, they noticed and they're pressed. Makes sense? You just got to know it. So you act like it so that you can see the evidence outside of you, beyond you, to kind of match that vibe and the truth that you now know. See what I'm saying? No, you don't got to carry what you are. You are the worth, babe. You don't got to carry worth. What would you? How would you carry yourself and walk? That's weird. I mean, I guess if you really tried, you could, but you just are the worth. You know what I'm saying? So there's no... You don't got to do it. You just remember how you exist. You already fucked up. You exist. So you already won. You're already amazing. You're already divinity walking, right? And there is no lack. So anyone would be pressed without having access to Osiris energy, right? Right. It's just the truth. It's just you are the worth. And therefore you're always automatically worthy of what you desire, dare I say, deserve to experience. So be mindful the next time you're finding yourselves wondering, does so-and-so notice that I don't talk to them? Instead, get on with the getting on, because you already made the decision to stop talking with them, and probably for a very valid reason. So now whatever else will you do that's even better than wondering if they're wondering? Right? Love and light to you, babe. See, you got it. I can feel that energy shift. You got that shit. Watch what happens, Osiris. Watch. Love and light, Sean. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you, Sean. Thank you so much. What you give, you know what I'm saying? What you put out there is going to come back. So I'm not exactly sure, because we are like reading and not engaging. Okay, 1010% here. I mean, I'm reading your energy, right? But this last line, may it be paid back 7 times 7. You know, you got to be mindful. What's your heart in that? Okay, because whatever your heart is in that is going to come back. Just like they always say, hey, if I point my finger at you, how many more do I have staring back at me? It's at least this many, right? Is it worth my pointing of the finger? Also, is the pointing of the finger a waste of my time when I can use these other aspects of my hand to create something far greater than what I'm trying to be disgruntled about, perhaps, right? And the only reason why we're talking about this is not because anyone's wrong or not because anyone's better than anyone else. We're only talking about this so that you get the, it's like how they say, don't you want the most bang for your buck? Don't you want to have the ultimate experience? Do you want to biggie size that? And by that, I mean your life, your peace, your mental health, your spiritual health, your physical health, your finances, right? And so these are cheat codes. And we talk about this all the time on the channel, Cyrus. No worries, right? And thank you for participating, because here's the thing, honey bun. If you don't go, if you don't come in and put these very things into the chat, we don't have this very same conversation. And this very same conversation is very purposeful for so many others beyond you. So it's okay. And thank you. All right. I'm so grateful for you all. Thank you that you even come on to receive guidance, let alone a free reading. Very mindful of that. Okay. Your time and energy are very much valued and appreciated here. And that's again why I was sharing. You guys, we made it. The channel made it to 3,000 hours view time. That's like a prerequisite to like so many other things, so many other doors opening up. And we're literally at the very beginning of the very beginning. And I'm already so excited and so grateful for each and every one of you, and for each and every milestone that we together have reached and we together have created, for every lesson that we together have turned into the blessing that it always was meant for us to be. For every time that we face and or slay the demon separately and apart, it's all inclusive of our wins simultaneously and together. That's why I always thank you for not only simply and solely coming on, but for doing the work. You guys take some of these cheat codes and action them out so beautifully. And it shows from reading to reading, from live stream to live stream, from one moment to the next. I need you to really believe that. I can see it, and I hope you two do. You deserve to see it because you are doing the work, and it really does show. I really ask you to, at this time, afford yourself the grace in it all. Nobody's asking for perfection. Nobody's asking for you to know everything always and in all ways. That's why you're here. Otherwise, it'd be so damn boring. It's like every conversation, it'd be like, yeah, and blah, blah, blah. And then the response is always like, I know that already. Do you ever have a conversation with somebody like that? Like, they're lying, or maybe it's even a tick. They're like, I know. After the 39th, I know. It's like, I'm pretty much done talking to somebody who knows everything. Whether you can clearly see it on their face, they know nothing or not. Right? It's like, say something else or nothing at all, right? Like, make it make sense. Okay. So, we talk about these things just to redirect ourselves so that we can create a better, more expounded upon beautification of our path that is available to us just the same, right? It's like you're going down the path. You can't get around the path. The path is life, and life is lifing. Do you want to make life is lifing the most toxic version of that? Life is lifing, or do you want to make it the one where you not only get through, but you smile a lot more when you're getting through it, in spite of the fuck shit? Right? And the more that you kind of work these cheat codes, the higher you're going to ascend, and you're going to find in, a few short moments from now, I'm speaking code here. It depends on how disciplined you are and how often you do this work and how tapped in you are intentionally and otherwise, right? Also depends in part and parcel of your soul contract and what overall your blueprint to share while here and or create. Makes sense? But, keep going, because you're here with purpose. You've got to go through this path anyhow. Just be mindful that you have the power to make it something to write home about. You have the capacity to leave behind a legacy or not. And either way is technically fine, right? I mean, you've got free will to suffer. Makes sense. Should you always suffer? Have you not suffered enough? That's on you. You know what I mean? I'm here as your guide to guide you to the higher vibrational aspect of all of these things available and afforded unto you. But you've got your free will, and of course your intuition, which trumps all of this, to create with it what all you will or won't. All right. So I leave you with that food of thought. You reposted Teresa Horton's question. Oh my goodness, Fiona. Hold on. Let me see. I'm so sorry I missed the revamp the question there, Teresa. My goodness. Let me see. wonder why so much pressure on the 25th of October. I mean, we're in November. October? Before October 25th? We got a yes. Don't stop trying now, babe. Okay? We got a yes. 8 of Pentacles. I'm now looking at the balance card. Okay, the 2 of Pentacles. Hear me out. There could be some sort of hormonal aspect. Okay, if they're placing a lot of pressure. Okay, be mindful when you're making a child. I mean, you're getting out of that child what you're putting into it. So if there's like angst or the energy of being unsettled about trying to create this baby will reflect that. Okay, with this 2 of Pentacles, you know, you might want to just kind of understand that because the desire's there, it will happen, and take the pressure off. Once she kind of allows her system, and by system I'm talking central nervous system, maybe even endocrine system, okay, regarding the hormones, okay, because you gotta, you know, it's beyond the sexual desire here to create a child. You gotta have some hormonal aspects going on, right, alongside of ovulation and stuff like that, right? But there could be some balance needed in her hormones, or because they're saying endocrine system. And that may be the delay, but the delay is not giving a denial. All right, keep going. It's just, source is aware, co-creating with source, but the baby can't come in under, I almost said false conditions. That's interesting. You know, I don't know that the divine's going to allow for your, is it your granddaughter? Excuse me, is it your, well, I have a grandbaby. You want a grandbaby. So I don't know that the divine's going to allow your daughter to be in lower, less than desirable energy. And in this child could be very special if it's being ushered in. Hierophant energy is coming out. That's a major, major arcana from the tarot, right? And I'm saying source is aware. So that means that source has a special affinity for the baby looking to come in, right, through the vessel of your daughter. Sorry, I'm like trying to make sure I'm saying the placements right here for you, Teresa. And so the conditions must be right. And that's why we often talk about in spiritual community divine timing, because there's these variables that need situated and balanced out, perhaps. All right. There's something about balance. I'm asking, is that true? And I get a yes again from the King of Cups. And it talks about being balanced. There's some aspect of balancing, whether it's, through the emotions and or through the endocrine, the hormonal system, that's necessary for your daughter in order to allow this baby to come in right and proper manner, apparently. Okay, so that's what I got for Teresa Horton. Love and light to you and your family. Call it as it is, start talking to that grandbaby. The grandbaby exists in spirit. Maybe you're the grandbaby's guide. Maybe that's why you care so much as well. Makes sense, right? Could be a kindred spirit of yours, Teresa. Okay, let me see here, Sean. Before next summer. Cut the deck to a yes, but we'll be fair and let it come out for Sean. Oh, no, what? Hold on a second. Here's the sitch. Before next summer, it's giving no. But it is not a denial. It's a delay. The 10 of Pentacles coming in with the Chariot, okay? But you have things to situate about yourself. You need to really, and it's not, I'm saying it like it's all accusatory. It's not, it's passionate. It's not accusatory. It's like you need to really continue to learn about yourself here, Sean. That's what's going to make sure that connection when it comes in is actually everything that you want, need, and desire and deserve. You know what I mean? You're ready, Teresa. Yes. Start talking to that grandbaby. It exists in spirit. No worries. can't wait for you to see the twinkle of it in its eye. I can just admit, I don't know, I'm being shown a scene where it's just like, you look at that child and you know it before it even came through. That's pretty cool, Teresa. So sorry. Thank you for your patience on that. I did not mean to skip over you intentionally. But Sean, well, hold on. You're welcome. Well, hold on. I wasn't done. I just got distracted. That's all right. But we got a lot of swords energy here, babe. You're like literally rocking like this, and that's no bueno. We don't like that. Nobody likes that. Sean don't even like that. So it's like, well, fix it, okay? Interesting that these swords come with the numbers 10 and 8, Sean, which speak of new beginning on the other side of some closing out cycles, all right, some endings, and a very abundant path, a very aligned path, a very emotional, satiated type of path. And I know I'm speaking truth because I'm trying to do that thing with my nose, but yet do these depictions give any of that? Synchronistic of your current energies, no? And yet the numbers and the angelic code stand, right? Right? You've got to be stubborn in your faith here and lessen up some of these swords to get to the bigger picture where you're getting into calmer energies, dare I say calmer mind, about the fact that this it very much exists for you, Sean. It very much exists for you. Now, here's the stitch. This Chariot comes in with the 10 of Pentacles, and it's not simply and solely just you in it, right? Because you can get to the 10 all by yourself, honey, right? We talk about that all the time, whether cups or pentacles. You can get to the 10. You don't need somebody else. You are the 10, right? But here's the sitch. If that Chariot comes in with somebody else, and that's an appointed somebody else, and it comes in outside of divine timing, that Chariot's going to hurt. Makes sense? Might roll over a foot or two. Who knows? And nobody wants any casualties. Nobody wants this connection to come in too early such that it can't get up and or remain off of the ground, such that there is no foundation that can't be rocked. You know what I mean? And here's the sitch. Chills on this. Let's get to the why the swords. Because that is part and parcel of why you are not operating in the energies of a fully functioning relationship with someone else. You've got to continue to get there with you, babe. It's just you on these cards. Do you want to bring that to somebody else's table and say, love me, and do all of the work? I don't think that's fair, and I don't think you have a heart or a mind about you to do that intentionally. But we're talking about it so that now that it's highlighted, you can say, okay, I understand. Let me meditate about this. Let me ask the divine spiritual guidance team that exists for me and serves me well about my next steps on out of some of these swords, releasing some of these swords. I'm tired of bleeding. I'm tired of not sleeping. I'm tired of feeling stuck. I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired of the projections. Here's the sitch, Sean. When you know that you are actively undergoing some attacks, some form of spiritual warfare, okay, it happens to the best of us. It's not a doom and gloom. It's not a fate, okay, such that that's the end of the story. It is a fate in some regards that it is par for the course of being a chosen one, a generational curse breaker, right? There's something that you're missing about all of that regarding your identity in all of that, in being the black sheep, in being the ultimate waymaker, the change maker, okay? And unless and until you resolve all of that, okay, which is basically, it's not punishment, it's giving like, unless and until you really understand your full worth, how magnanimous your power is, your love is, your vessel is, and how it is sacred and should be protected and how it should be preserved. And this is beyond the normal skincare routine. We're talking spiritual shit, okay? Because this life is far more spiritual than you might believe, all right? Unless and until you get to that getting on, you don't really go anywhere beyond the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is, I mean, it literally is a maybe card. It's not like, oh, you've arrived, you're there yet. It's giving maybe, you're well on your way. Right? And so that's why you keep asking about, will it be, and will it be now? Will it be then? And it's like, did you do the work? Did you make room for it? Did you heal? in the ways that you maybe don't understand how you need to heal. Because how would you understand, Sean, or anyone resonating with this, how you would need to heal, but yet you're still carrying all the fucking swords. You're rocking with the bandages and the restrictions and the oppressive nature of all of them. And there are many. We're talking, what, at least 18? Okay, you want to reduce the 18 down to a 9? We're talking at least 9. But no, we've got 2 cards here, one with the 10 and one with the 8. And again, the angelic code stands. So what will you do now, Sean? Right? Because it's giving the ball is in your court to allow this to come in. And again, the pentacles do regard your feelings. They're not just monies. Pentacles are based at your core, right? The inner child questions. Am I safe? Am I heard? Am I seen? Don't you want a relationship where you don't have to question those things finally? Then you'd have to actually do the work, engage the inner child, and tell yourself the truth. I am safe. I am seen. I am heard. I am here. I am loved. I am loved. I am capable. I am supported. I am success. I am amazing. So that when this person comes in on the chariot in the divinely ripe time and opportunity, this person will come in and see you are safe. You are loved. You are loved. You see where I'm going with this? Okay. So, it's not about, oh, you tried and you failed. It's about you tried and you're being asked to continue on. It's not a contest. It's just some coursework. It's like you applied for college, right? You got a soul contract. You're here. You exist. Checked out, right? So you're just doing what you came here to do. It's not anything bad, or you're not late about it. You're telling yourself you're at your root fearing that you're late about it. That's part and parcel of some of the work you need to do. So that way, when this person comes in on a chariot and has to go just the same because of work, because of divine mission, perhaps, you're not sitting there going, oh no, did you abandon me yet? How about now? You're not sitting there going, it is a lot of strength out of me to function away from my 10 of Pentacles. Because what you don't want to do is come into a situation, a relationship, a connectionship unbalanced and with wounding, such that you either accidentally and or on purpose make this person coming in chariot, whether guide or what have you, your God, your authority, your sustenance, your source of happiness. When on the other side of this work, you understand, I am success. I am happiness. I am love. I am loved. I am more than you see what I'm saying? You'd be so built up, you wouldn't need to use your strength for things you don't need to use it for, because you'd just be rocking in that high priestess energy that you already are, Sean. Okay? See how that works? See how this is your destiny? See how this is your identity, Sean? Even before your name. Okay? Because energy is everything. Energy don't lie. People lie, if anything. Not the energy. Also, energy is valuable. Should you have to needlessly use strength when there's so many other things that you need your strength for? Do you want to be depleted before you have to use your strength of the very strength you've been utilizing needlessly? Like, you know what I'm saying? So as you're built up doing the work, all right, High Priestess trumps out that sword energy, that mental space energy, the lack of traction regarding your footing in your identity and your awareness and your consciousness. Okay, that's what you've got to actually continue on. You're doing great. This is not like, hey, everybody, look how Sean failed and Sean ain't never going to do nothing. That's the karmics that we already discussed are definitely well handled. Hope you caught that new house too, Sean. Because I know sitting there as I'm giving out the reading, you were included in that. Not to call, this is not me placing any, it's just, it is what it is. And I told everybody under the sound of my voice, you too, if you want a house. So don't come for me. I'm telling Sean right now something specifically because I'm right now specifically addressing Sean. Please don't get it twisted and think, oh, not me for the house. You too, unless you don't want that. What do you want, collective? That's why you're always being asked, so that you can have it, not because you're being taunted by the divine. Ha ha, nanny nanny boo boo, everybody but Fiona. Like, no, nobody's doing that. In the spirit realm, nobody's doing that. Not for the chosen ones, the divine royalty. Are you fucking kidding me? Right? So act like it, because that's your identity. Not a name, not a job, not a title, not a location, not a status, not a tax bracket, not a house. It's you. You're the power. You're the gift. You're the divinity. You're in charge. You're success. You're the golden ticket. Makes sense? All right. And that's why we talk about these things. And thank you, Sean, for your, very timely appointed question. Okay. Because now that you've received your breakthrough, you can receive your breakthrough. Right? Right. Right, Sean? Right. Okay. So continue on. That's all. You posted a question, Fiona. Okay. When let me see. Oh, okay. A different time than you would have. Not this one. Okay. Let me see. Whew. I'm glad you understand, Sean. I hope you feel as amazing as you are. Love and light too. All right, let's see about Fiona. And okay. Oop, damn. All right, here we go. So we got the Hierophant coming out firstly, but that indicates a maybe. But the message stands. I thought it was a yes anyways with the Knight of Pentacles coming out. I thought it was the only card to come out. So this tells me this is synchronistic of the when energy, right? Because I hate to tell you, Fiona, but the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving one of all the knights in any tarot deck. And energy, we just discussed, don't lie, right? The Hierophant coming out and causing like a little bit of a stir. I don't want to say confusion because I don't want to be disrespectful. It wasn't that serious either, but like it's synchronistic of, the timing. There could be shifts as to when this actually is officially a thing, okay, because you're talking about dating. I do see the energy of 5 connected to the daddy god energy here with the Hierophant, okay, but again, the Hierophant gives maybe, and the Knight of Pentacles, the slow-ass mofo version of the Hierophant, perhaps, is the ultimate answer, the ultimate aspect of the direct connection. This person could be conservative as well, and that could be holding them back from... This person could even be religious. It doesn't have to be the case, but... Balance, adaptability, prioritization, time management, multitasking, and perseverance would be an energy with which possibly both of you would need to actually keep this like afloat, and also to call it in, perhaps even, right? But I think that this person may be masked up about some aspects of, the depths of the feelings that they carry, or the depth of the desire that they carry. The only reason why I say that is because I'm also, for whatever freaking reason, looking at the Death, the Moon card, and the 4 of Cups in the bottom of the deck now. I had to check because I almost thought it was the Empress again, is the Knight of Pentacles. And that's giving high-key catch vibes, baby. Like, they want that. You know what I'm saying? But again, the Knight of Pentacles is like the overarching energy. And so it's like wants that, but will be willing to wait longer than you would appreciate, I feel. Okay, Fiona? Love and light. I love you guys loving on each other. You guys are so amazing. I'm over here like, I'm like trying not to cry. Like, I'm not even in the conversation, but I'm like literally inserting myself in there because I love love. I'm like, oh my God. You know, I have the best collective hands down, literally. It's not even like a stretch or a reach of the imagination. My goodness. And I just love to see it. Like, I just soak it all in sometimes, you guys. You guys definitely keep me going for sure. I appreciate you for being like-minded. I appreciate you for being teachable. I appreciate you for being a high-minded free thinker. Okay, it's definitely a breath of fresh air in my everyday world. Aside from this, I don't really see too many of that. So really appreciate being connected with you. And you guys, if you haven't already and you're able to do so, connect on the other platforms. I'm slowly but surely getting around to, engaging with each one. Right now, I'm just kind of focusing on YouTube and Instagram because I just don't want to take on more than I'm ready to take on. There's so much going on behind the scenes that I'm really excited about sharing, but am not able to at this time. So I will not. So please don't ask. But and I don't mean to make it sound like, oh, I know something you don't know, but I'm just uber excited to share with the collective, right? And I got a couple throwbacks. The channel's been revamped many times. You may notice. And so I got a couple throwbacks or aspects of what we used to do on the channel coming back around as I've been guided to and have gotten permission to. So I'm really excited. And bear with me, you guys, on some of the angles and things. I'm still trying to craft my ultimate experience as well as, a next level experience for the collective. And I just still don't even know where all my decks are. My goodness. So it's just been a lot. Like I'm telling myself, like, what work did you do in the studio today? Because as much as I did do, I'm still feeling out of sorts here regarding my organization, or dare I say, lack thereof. Currently, this too shall pass, of course. But so, thank you for bearing with me on the live streams and even regarding the readings, because there are so many decks that I used to use for some of those older aspects of the channel that, as I find them, ferret through them, and recollect, regather them and myself, we will be also reintroducing back into the channel. And I'm excited because there's, so much to share, and with so many more beautiful souls like yourselves. So thank you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, whatever is left of it. And I really hope that you are stubborn, yes, about your faith, but also about doing something nice for yourselves today. If you've yet to do so, today was most assuredly Self-Care Sunday, and you got to either do something nice for yourself or nothing at all, so that you feel like you did something nice for yourself, which again, for many of us, could just be not a damn thing for once, for a change, just allowing ourselves to breathe beyond the hours of sleep. Okay, so you guys, be nice to your central nervous system and give yourself extra time to power down tonight if you can. I get it, those with children and other types of schedules, maybe it's not applicable, but if it can apply it. Okay, remember what we talked about: rest and sleeping, even this nightly session, but also generally, of course, in this morning session. Okay, it's very important that you do it. All right, it's necessary. Okay, just like you are. And so you stay around a lot longer when you take heed and rest it out. Okay, so let's take heed together, because I know I am zonked, you guys. I am zapped out. I'm going to go rest it out for sure, but I'm definitely very much with you in spirit, sending you lots of love and light for sure. And I mean that. Okay. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your energy, your love and light. It does not go unnoticed, and you are very much appreciated. Love and light.